welcome everybody. We are live here in Matewan, West Virginia, Trailhead Bar and Grill, as we got Season 5, Episode 2 of Crunch Time. To my right, I got the David Jones. I'm Darryl McCoy. We got Michael Shawn Waller, JJ Pruitt, and Justin McCoy in the house. And David, just as we come on, we got some good news. As some bad news comes flowing in.
Yeah.
The bad news, Brett Coleman in the house. We'll have him up later tonight, guys. Make sure that you stick around for that. You Pike Bear safety. But David, big show here, Trailhead. We want to announce a few promotions they got going.
Yeah.
The first promotion, I want to tell everybody, listen, whoever, first person in the comment section that tells us where Trailhead Bar and Grill is located gets a free t-shirt. And if you want to win more t-shirts, David, we got 5 more to give away, but there's only one way you can do it. You've got to share the show, and you got to tag Trailhead Bar and Grill and tag D&D Sports Network. First 5 to do that, put it in the comment section when you're done, and you'll get a free t-shirt too. Trailhead Bar and Grill, David.
Absolutely. We got our t-shirts on too. You know, so we're representing. I actually got a long sleeve shirt too because I got cold blood. So I'm one up on from Matewan, so I'm one up on you.
Yeah, there you go. Well, when you come here, the thing I like about Trailhead Bar and Grill, they got all that merchandise counter in there.
Absolutely.
So you can get shirts, hoodies, anything you want. They got right here. Best merchandise there is.
And also they got an outside patio with heat. And for the winter, and with the fan for the summertime too, and it's enclosed, so no flies or anything like that. It's a great atmosphere here.
Yeah, they'll bring the cornhole boards and everything.
Yes, absolutely.
So the very exciting day here is we got a packed house in here in Matewan, West Virginia. Here, as David, we ate before this. Let me ask you this real quick before we get going. What is your favorite Trailhead special?
Okay, my favorite is the BLT. I add a fried egg with no yolk in it, I fried the yolk in it, and I put an onion on it. That's my favorite. And you can't forget the Sidewinders fully loaded.
So that's basically a hangover burger. Right?
What's that?
That's normally what they call it.
I don't get hangovers, but I guess so.
Yeah, that's normally what they call it.
Oh, yeah.
The hangover burger.
Okay, but that I guess so.
Yeah.
But that's one of my favorites. Now Jameer's favorite is the Matewan Massacre. It's a burger. Yes, it's a big burger, got barbecue sauce on it, and got onion rings on it. But he tells me I take the onion ring off, Coach, so he don't get the onion ring on there, and he loves the Sidewinders fully loaded too.
Well, I love when you come down here, you see Mingo Central Miners all the time in here.
Oh, yeah.
I got to watch out because last time I run into some miners, they didn't have some good things to say to me.
Yeah, you've been picking against them, and they out for you and KJ right now. But at the same time, they know y'all got nothing but love for them.
They're out for blood. Luann Lovell says she likes the loaded nachos.
They are good too. I've ate about everything here, to be honest with you.
She said, "Oh, the bank at Mingo." So Luann Lovell.
We had one up here.
Diane
E said Matewan.
That's Jameer Uncle's grandma. So
they've been over here.
Yeah, Diane, you win the shirt. So anyone else just seeing the photo? Matt Smith says he's tuning in. But as we're looking, sad as we start, I hate to start the show with some sad news, but Charlie Kirk, for you people who don't know him, he's the TikTok sensation. He's kind of he's a right winger. He's always supported Trump, supported right wing causes, and he goes around the college campuses and tries to educate people.
Absolutely.
I mean, he has legit conversations, and he's a preacher too.
Absolutely.
So Charlie was doing one of his seminars in Utah, and was talking about transgender stuff, and got shot live while he was doing that, and ended up passing away. So Charlie Kirk passed away. David, that story really gets to me more than just the Charlie Kirk, but where we're at that we can't agree to disagree.
Yeah, man, it really just made me sick to my stomach, man. I was really a big fan of Charlie's, and the reason why, I didn't always agree with some things, but I love how he went about you know,
Yeah.
trying to, he'll sit down with anyone to, you know, to talk
He try
about
to
the problem and
educate.
educate, you
Yeah.
know. And honestly, he educated me on a lot of things that I really didn't know about myself. But, you know, it was a tragedy now, you know, this young man, he's not going to be able to walk down the aisle with his daughter. He's not going to be able to raise his son. And, you know, and you had a wife that, you know, lost a husband, and a mom and a dad, you know, lost a son, you know. So, and I'm not sure if he had any siblings, but, you know, it was very heartbreaking, and it's crazy, you know. We're supposed to be living in America with freedom of speech. And you got someone, you know, that didn't agree with his views, and I wouldn't call them all political views because I don't think it was all political. And things like that, but they didn't believe with him, and there's so much hate to take someone's life. That's just crazy. But it was very emotional for me, you know. When everything with gun violence, you know, come about, I always get emotional with my situation and stuff. You know, it just, I don't know, man. It's a hard thing, but you know.
Well,
it's a sad world, and to think of all places, it was in Utah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, that seems like one of the safest states there is.
Dude, I lived in Utah. I played arena ball up there for Utah Blaze, and I'm telling you, man, like, even like the nightlife was so safe.
Yeah.
You know, you never had any of that, you know, whatnot. And I played in other cities like Green Bay and things like that, and it was a little rough.
Yeah,
Spokane, Washington was very rough, you know, but that was one of the safest cities that I think that I played in or been in, and everybody just, you know, loved everybody. But it's a sad situation, man. I pray for his family and, you know, those who knew him personally.
Yeah, it was something. I found him on TikTok, and I found myself watching him all the time. And, you know, it was really neat. Like I said, you know, I agreed with 99% of his issues, but even when he disagreed, he would try to educate them, and he would even keep the crowd from booing them people. He's like, no, listen, they got their own. You know, tell me why you think that way.
Absolutely. And that's one of the things, you know, like you. Man, we disagree all the time.
Yep.
I definitely don't want to fight you. And I most definitely don't want to kill you.
Well,
you know?
I know you don't want to fight me, but that's
see,
just,
I baited him into that, so I got my gloves in the car.
You know, that's going to take me to my next story. Another disappointing story that just shows you where humanity is. Have you heard the story about the angry Phillies fan?
Yeah, she took the little man's ball. I seen that.
Yes, check this video out here.
This was a crazy thing.
Back here at Trailhead Bar and Grill, David, they're right there. I mean, this woman, you know, it just shows you in today's world, she's already lost her job and everything over her actions at a baseball game.
Listen, the internet is real.
Yeah.
And not only that, you know, I mean, you shouldn't have to worry about the internet to be kind.
Yeah.
You know, that was a child there, number one. And number two, you know, you're an adult.
And word is, she was a teacher.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, she was a teacher.
Lord
and got fired from her job over this.
Like I said, you know, your actions tends to have consequences now with, you know, these phones and stuff. People are gonna record you. But you seem like she didn't care though.
No, she didn't. No, that's what I'm saying.
She was happy to get that ball.
I've been in this situation. I could see if it was, you know, Barry Bonds' 700th home run or something like that. But nothing would cause me to take one from a kid like that. But the guy, you know, I will say this. The guy was kind of sneaky running over there and grabbing it when they get dropped right in front of them. And, you know,
but it's free game though.
That's it.
Yeah.
And, you know, I was at the Reds game on Memorial Day. Or was it Memorial Day. And we went out to the Reds game. And there was a ball fell right in front of us, And, I went to reach down and grab it for my daughter, and there was this woman, she was probably 30, high 30s, and she come running over there and grabbed it. Now, it ticked me off, because I was like, literally, I was like, this far, it dropped right in front of me. She come running, but it took me a second, and I thought, I was like, I better not. And, but, and you can give them a dirty look or whatever, but to go over there and take it that far, and, to cause that kid that kind of trauma for the rest of his life,
But kudos to the father, because he seen the situation, he de-escalated it, and he just gave the ball back, and it was like, it is what it is, or whatever. But at the same time, it shouldn't have ever got to that point.
Yeah, and it was neat. Afterwards, the baseball player signed the bat and gave it to the kid. Yeah,
he came out on top. So, he come out. But it should have never had to go to that extent. Though.
Absolutely, it should not have. But as we're sitting here, we got a couple more segments, and then we'll go to break. Bus strike in Floyd County. A lot of kids on September 9th was standing at the bus stop.
A bus strike?
Bus strike. The bus drivers, from what I heard, there wasn't any warning. That morning, the kids, and the thing is, it's when bus drivers and teachers, listen, they deserve more pay. I don't know the answers on how to get them and all that, but to not show up the next morning when kids expect you to be there, you got to remember, some of these kids, this is their only hot meal they're going to eat today.
That's true, too.
Yeah, and then they got to try to find ways to school. And imagine if a kid, when we was younger, you had perfect attendance. Whoever had perfect attendance got a bicycle.
Yeah.
And, that may be that kid's world is that attendance. And because of the bus driver, like, you just, I support that they need more pay, but bus drivers in Floyd County handled that completely wrong.
Yeah, I don't really know the situation, so I don't really comment on it. But pay the bus drivers, pay the teachers, and pay the coaches.
I knew we'd get to that. Yeah. You're making enough money. We see who's riding the Range Rover out there. Yeah.
That is David Jr.
But no, I agree. Everybody should get, but that money's got to come from somewhere. I don't know the answer to get it, but
listen, these schools we make a lot of money, so
there you go.
But no, and just what you hit on, really, and all jokes aside, some of these kids is looking forward to that hot meal.
Yeah.
So setting things aside, but you got to understand too, those bus drivers got families also. So I get both ends, but it's hard to put
you could have went about it the other way. You've been like, listen, we're going to go on strike on Thursday.
Yeah, give them a heads up.
If we don't get our payment.
Yeah. Give them a heads up. So if they want to make a substitution call until they get done, then
and I'm sure they would have had somebody that possibly would have stepped up and done the bus routes while the bus driver was on strike.
Absolutely.
But I never realized how much kids depended on them meals until COVID hit.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
Then I think everybody looked at that completely different after COVID.
Yeah, and you got, in this day and time too, a lot of kids is depending on that hot meal. And unfortunate, that's what the state we're in now, and we just got to look out for each other.
Wes Hager says, "Preach it, brother," and he says, "Amen, David," on the raise.
Yes, sir. Hey, he knows. Look what he's doing. He's gonna turn around a program the first year.
Oh, he definitely deserves a raise after what he did Saturday night.
Listen, he deserved a raise before that. He's been one of my go-to guys. I needed him to win that game to solidify that signature, what I knew he could do and what I knew he turned around. I've been to many programs, and I just wasn't able to do what he did, like beat that signature team until I came back home to Mingo, and we beat a signature team with this Independence, the defending state champions. And that got things rolling, got my confidence more going on and stuff like that. And Wes, he got it going on, man. That's one of my top guys, and I'm happy that he's still gonna be ready to go for the Hat from McCoy Bowl next year too.
There we go. I can't wait to talk about that game later in the show.
Hey, he put a whoopee on her.
Yeah, there we go.
Statement, baby.
He did.
Hey, they that old Prestonburg, them dog. Listen, we play Prestonburg, bro. Like They was dogs. They was nasty, and they was dogs. I got my eye gouge down, everything. But that was that Pressensburg though, you know. So he's getting them back there, and I'm excited that he's getting it back to that type of style.
Yeah, and Coach Chandler, what he's done at Hazard. Well, we'll talk about that later in the show. So before we go to commercial break, let's talk about the UK Wildcats. They ended up dropping the ball against Missouri, losing. Ole Miss losing to the Rebels 30-23. And by the time the game was over, out goes Calzada, in comes Cutter Bowley. Exactly what we talked about. Yeah, we talked about it. I'm actually excited. My son David Jr. he got an invite to this weekend's game, so I'll be up there this weekend. And then Kyrie got his first tackle game this Sunday, so I'll be down there. Oh, down there, yeah. But I don't know. I'll be able to tell you a lot more in person because of course I haven't been down there. I took off doing any of that stuff to focus on my team this off season, and so I haven't been to any practices or anything like that. But I'll be in house on Saturday, and I'll get to tell us a lot more next Wednesday. There we go. All in all, what I seen, I think we got some potential. No, I definitely think they do. I mean, you've seen they come out and it looked like they was going to win it. But Lord, Ty Bryant, Frederick Douglass guy. Not only that, Cisco Bryant is his father. He played at Kentucky also. He's one of my good buddies. Oh, yeah. He's a big dog down there. So legacy kid, and come out with two interceptions. Now, see, I didn't get to watch it all because the Prestonsburg Hazard game got delayed. But I ain't gonna lie, I turned Kentucky off and watched that game. Oh, I seen some highlights of the Kentucky game. Well, that was the one to watch for sure. But guys, that's gonna take us to our first commercial break. We'll be right back here, guys, live from Trailhead Bar and Grill. David Jones, Darryl McCoy. Be right back.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
Smokey Armstrong here from United Motorsports of Belfry. Looking for your next adventure? We've got the motorcycles, side-by-sides, and ATVs needed to take your riding to the next level. Whether you're hitting the track, enjoying the trails, exploring the open road, or seeking comfort and style, we've got you covered with trusted brands like Honda, Polaris, and Kawasaki. At United Motorsports, we're not just about selling power sports, we're passionate about helping you find the perfect ride. Our team will work with you to customize your vehicle, offer expert advice, and provide top-notch service. No matter where your adventure takes you, ready to get started? Call us at 606-237-7311 or visit www.unitedmotorsportsbelfry.com or stop by today. Your next ride is waiting.
See us at Trailhead Bar and Grill in Macon, West Virginia, where the locals come to hang out and the trail riders come to visit.
Follow us on Facebook page for our daily specials. We're open 7 days a week here at Trailhead Bar and Grill.
You can give them a call at 681-308-6088. Make sure you follow them on their Facebook page to keep up with all their daily specials and for business and operation hours. Trailhead Bar and Grill, located downtown Matewan, West Virginia.
Back here at Trailhead Bar and Grill, guys, season 5 kicking off, and we are here episode 2. We got D. David Jones to my right. I'm Darryl McCoy. We got producer JJ, Michael Shawn Waller, and Justin McCoy in the house, and we got a special guest here. Bad News Brett Coleman, U-Pike Bear. My first question. Well, first of all, Brett, it's good having you on, and I like the Gym Mart gig.
Yeah, you see that gig?
The Gym Mart services. If you're looking for a job in the Cofield, hit them up today, guys. Brett, we wanted to get you on. My first question to ask you: does anybody on UPike's campus, does anybody call you Bad News?
Actually, yeah, the commentators over
do they?
Yeah,
they do.
Yeah, even at the games to this day, yeah, that's kind of another thing. And
it wasn't known until they did it at the games, and now it's kind of a big thing, and I get to tell them about it, so it's pretty cool.
I can remember the hit when you got the name.
Yeah.
This dude right here used to de-cleat people on a regular basis.
He's one of my top 5 Belfry players. I can promise you that.
Yeah, when
he could have played with us.
Oh yeah.
Like, hands
when you
down.
talk hardest hitters, I mean, he's up there with the Chris Woofers, Tyler Ballsticks.
That's why I said he could have played. He could have played on our team.
Yeah, same
hands
breed.
down. Yes.
Yeah, but Brett wanted to kind of talk to you. You had an unusual route. I mean, you ended up out of high school going D1 and going down to Youngstown State and
Miami, Ohio.
Miami, Ohio.
Or Miami of Ohio. Yeah,
they both red.
Yeah, I got confused on that.
Yeah, they both Ohio.
Miami of Ohio, and as you look, that's what I want to ask you. As a player and kids these days, you always hear kids D1, 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 but it is after you're going through it, is it more important to find the right fit than just going to the highest level?
Oh, absolutely. That's not even a question for me. I mean, that's pretty much answered itself. But I mean, kudos to you if you can. I mean, don't pass up on it. Look what my man did here. But not everybody fits the same way, and you don't, especially with recruiting now. I mean, kids are just pulled up, man. It's a new roster. You got 22 new kids on the roster every year now, and that's how it works. And I kind of hit that going in, that start of that stuff and that NIL stuff, and I just kind of saw. I mean, I chose the path that was the best for me, and it 4-year college starter, so it worked out.
Oh yeah, and that's the thing. You come home and you got to get back to what you was doing and what you loved doing. That's playing football, But when you was sitting there, I mean, that year, how rough was that year at Miami? When you was sitting there fighting for playing time, fighting for roster spot. How rough was that year?
Well, it was the roughest spot of my life. I mean, I was king of Belfry. I played 3 sports. Nothing ever was hard for me around here. It just kind of came natural, and then that reality check, like it happened real quick. But I'm also thankful for that. I don't think that's really what set me up for the future of my life. I think that's what God had in plan the whole time, was to put me through that and show me that life is real, and it ain't just built for football. And
and David, it's no surprise. You can tell. I mean, I've watched many UPOC games, and you can tell the difference between you and a lot of kids that level. You can tell it's a D1 kid playing out there.
Oh, listen, that's why he doing what he doing. Like, he was hands down. He's a D1 player.
Yeah.
But at the same time, with this NIL stuff going on, a lot of the D1 natural players is not going to get the opportunities because those coaches have invested in other players to come in. And if you invest in something, you're going to want to put that out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's why, I strung away from wanting to be a college football coach, because it's not real anymore like that.
Yeah.
It's all about the money, and all that. That's one big thing. What I was talking with Aiden Burke about. Hey, you cannot be a D1 guy or bust, and he's not.
Yeah.
And that's why he's so high on my list, man, because his thing right now, what he's looking at is D2 level, and things like that. Like, where can I go right now to make an immediate impact, and they don't have to worry about money to stuff.
Yeah.
And that's what you have to.
I talked to him a few weeks ago and told him those exact words.
I love that.
Point.
Yes, I love that. See, that's why we have to have kids like this, because I'm old.
Yeah.
He knew me, Now it's his generation that have to teach our kids now. And that's what I love so much about him, because and they look up to him like he's the one that they look up to. I ain't gonna lie, I offered him a job already. I was like, when you get done, you need to come up here with me and go to help me, man. But the reason why I did that, because he's the generation they're looking up to now, and that he can relate to them. I can't relate to these guys, because I didn't have to go through none of that. Yeah, I was one of probably the last ones that come from here that had the opportunity to truly go in and play with my ability.
Yeah.
He went in and it was like, it wasn't about his ability, it was about who was I giving that money to. Now I got put all this money to invest in it. Now we got to let them play.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It was some of that.
And that's my favorite thing about UPOC and this ball still in NAI is it's still just for your guys. It ain't about nothing but just there's 24 scholarships.
Yep.
It's divvied up how it's divvied up.
Yep.
You know how that world
Yep.
works, but I mean, it's still for each other, and that's
Yep.
my favorite part about it.
Yeah, and I'm gonna tell you this: the NAI is the new D2. the D2 is the new D1.
Yep.
It's like that now. There's so many guys in NAIA or Division I football players. That's why like their conference is one of the best. You'll want to go watch one of those games rather than going down to EKU.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I agree 1,000%. But when you're sitting there looking, people may not know David, but Brett during the summer works in the coal mines. Talk about not only do you work for GMR Services, but talk about your dad and them and how that come about and what kind of lessons like you're learning. Do you think you're more prepared for the world and the football field after doing that?
Oh yeah, absolutely. And the best part about it is the variety, the differences in a football locker room and being underground with the type of guys around here. And it was kind of weird how it happened. Me and Dad were I was coming back home. We were looking for schools in the portal. Schools were starting to hit me up. And I was back home just chilling out, doing my classes online. And he was like, they're doing this class. I mean, he talked my whole life, like, never go underground.
Yeah.
He mined for a lot of years. That's how I got where I am. And eventually he was just like, take this class. They're paying for it. So I done it, whatever, took it. And then it came to the point where I was like, I want to try. I want to see it one time. I went down there, and it kind of clicked, and those guys kind of folded into my story and kind of accepted me. And the last 4 summer and winter breaks, I got my experienced black hat. So, I mean, awesome. I was just trying to set up my best way possible coming back after my thing at Miami. I was like, you're going to go back to the NAIA from Division I. You're going to have to set yourself up for something in life further than just the game anymore, and that's kind of where it was at.
Well, let me ask you this. When you sit there and look, I mean, obviously, you like it when that payday comes, but but when you sit and look at, the mines, what will we see Brett Coleman doing after college? I mean, will it be in the mining industry or will it be doing something else?
Well, the goal right now is to get with Jim more into the sales side of it, and then
He got a coaching offer already, but go ahead.
You do both worlds. Yeah.
I would like to get back to the game in this area, and what people don't really know, I did go to Belfry, but I just grew up right down the road.
I know, exactly.
Here in Del Barton, so what Dave is doing up Mingo Central right now, and even Prestonsburg, like I heard earlier with West. I mean, man, it's awesome to see just more schools getting involved, and it's not just a dynasty of Belfry anymore. And that's what it's all about. These kids come from everywhere, and it's like we talked about fits.
Yep.
It's where the kid fits the best. Yep. And all these Facebook warriors on here want to sit and talk about these kids, but it was because their past, they wanted to live in their kids' lives.
Absolutely.
Just let kids be kids, and if y'all listening, all these comments, I see y'all stuff all the time, and just leave these kids alone.
Yeah. Let them go.
Let them go do what they want to do, and let them have fun and enjoy their high school life. Because if I could go back, I promise you I would.
Oh yeah. I mean, why not? You as a superstar amongst stars, and both of you and David have a lot in common. But before we go any further, talk about what it was like playing for Philip Haywood and what he done for you in your life on and off the field.
Just unremarkable, man. I mean, you can't really put into words what he taught you. It was just kind of instilled, if that makes sense. Like I keep. For months now, I've been trying to come up with these words. Like everybody's been asking me, what did he? I don't have it.
I can never. When he asks, I can never explain it.
It's just
something you can't explain.
But if you sit down, it's like if you sit down with me and Dave for 5 minutes at the bar over here and just have a drink or something, you're going to know that we probably played for Coach Haywood just by our actions. And he said it wasn't about football to him, and that's what mattered to me. It was more about life and its values and bringing them together.
Yeah, well, I'd heard one time, and somebody that plays on UPOC's football team told me a couple years ago, they said, you can always tell when you go in the locker room and on the field which kids are Belfry kids. And, and that started with Philip Haywood.
Absolutely. Wes Hager just said you can have a job here, brother. Now, Wes, you supposed to be my boy. Chill out now. Hey, he from Del Barton now.
Now, when you take in, UPOC, coming back to UPOC, hometown Bears, a lot of things have changed there over the past few years under Coach Phipps. Just kind of talk about, what the program itself, what does it mean to be a Bear in your eyes?
Well, that was when me and Coach Phipps talked about sitting down in my meeting, coming back home. That was the draw he got me with, is I need help. I need somebody to help me fix this culture, because what UPAC football used to be in the eyes of this area probably wasn't the greatest.
No.
And I knew that coming in. I knew. I lived here. I knew all about it.
Yep.
And I was just like, if I could get kids like me that could see that they get an opportunity outside of that D1, that's what we did. And we went from what UPAC was to winning a conference championship and getting to go down to Miami, Florida, and play, and getting to play the #1 team in the country, and just the experience we've got with. I moved up in the box this year, so I'm playing a little outside back.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
Like you said, bounce backs. There's 4 Division I bounce back linebackers in our front 7. Right
See,
now. So it's all.
that's just what it is.
We got to do the receiver that was at Tulane. He played snaps at Tulane as a true freshman.
See?
Just real deal.
He played
guy.
for my buddy that I played with in college, John Summerall.
Yep.
Yeah.
And they just keep. It's like the levels keep going down and down and down until they can find that home again.
Yep.
It's like his coaches are waiting on a kid to come open and they need to slaughter.
That's why it is the new D1, D2 is NAI. Like there's no divisions on college sports anymore. That's gone out the window because you got your D1 guys that's coming in and honestly, that's why it's very important for these kids to make swift decisions because you got these guys in the portal that they're coming down and like, hey, they're taking over. And it's legit ball. That's why you see, UPike where it said it used to be Piper College where they was booming. Then, there was a couple years there, it fell off, and then you'll win some, and then they couldn't get over the hump. Now they're getting over the hump because you got these guys like these D1 guys coming in and getting over that hump now, so.
The difference is, and this is the best thing how I can describe it, when like when you coached there, you had legendary Dudley Hilton and all them there. But at UPike
totally
was the
now.
last resort. It's where you went, or if you wanted to come back home or whether you didn't get that offer you wanted, you would go to the hometown Bears. Now, they're getting the elite players out of the mountains.
Absolutely.
D1 kids are choosing to go there.
That was the goal in it all. And to get those kids seen and play football, man, because at the end of the day, it's the same 50 yards in width. It's the same 100 yards in length.
Yep.
Just enjoy the experience and fit in. And now that you know this, fun fact, you can play 4 years in the NAIA and then go play another 4 in the NCAA.
Yep.
No, I did not.
Absolutely.
So why not
you
go
don't
play?
use eligibility?
No.
Just like JUCO now.
Yep. So that's how we're getting the kids that we're getting.
And not only that,
how
they're getting these kids from this area, guys like him.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like
you changed.
Yeah,
when
you used to didn't. You know how to hit. Well, you used to didn't want to go there because them guys wasn't there.
Yeah.
Now you got those guys there. Now it's a fun place to go play. I'm gonna go play with Brett. Like what he used to do.
Imagine the teams.
Oh yeah.
From back in the day, in your day, you're talking just combining our whole area together in a we would have been
unreal. Been unreal.
That's what I'm saying. And you really judge it by honestly when you look, are they getting the Belfry, Johnson Central, the Ashland, are they getting them guys? And that's how you can tell where a school's at recruiting. And that's what UPike's doing now.
Well, I'll give a big shout out to them. They just sent Jameer Knuckles a game day invite. He's from over Mingo.
They've got a pipeline into Ironton right now, too.
That's huge.
That will be awesome.
That's real deal football.
Yeah, Ironton right now, #1 team in the state of Ohio.
Yeah.
So
they the real deal.
It goes to tell you. Now, I don't know that you'll get to see it, but how excited are you for Bear Mountain to be completed?
I think that tops it off finally. I think that when they come over, there's another hump that they've got to come over because I won't lie, playing at Pikeville High School sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, it just does. I mean, I'm playing there for my home games.
Yeah.
But once that school gets that and that view, and it'll kind of. It's sitting over top of the city, in the mountainside.
It's beautiful up there.
And the layout is just unreal for an NAIA program to have. And if they get that, that'll put them. You're talking top 10s in the country every year.
Hands down.
They're just putting in a dental school, so they just got millions of more dollars to invest in it.
Yeah.
And then getting this start with me and getting kids in like this, hopefully it just booms and booms and booms, and we have a pipeline for these kids.
That's awesome, dude. Like, and I will counter that. Like, I seen the layouts and the views. Oh my goodness! If that lands, I'm gonna tell you what. My goodness, it's gonna be.
Their facilities will be as good as any school in the state.
Absolutely.
I mean, even the big dogs.
Yes.
And that view up there on top.
The view is unreal. It is. It's unreal. So you bringing a city kid to the country, to the mountains. and you take them to see that view, man, they don't see that in the city. They see traffic lights and stuff. They look down there, they see about one traffic light, and the city lit up. It's beautiful around the mountains we have, man. That's a beautiful sight.
It's a huge recruiting tool.
Yes, it is.
Now, let me ask you this: going into the season right now, how are y'all looking? What's up next?
We had a bye week this last week. We dropped our first one at Georgetown. They were 9th in the country. Had them 31-24 in the fourth quarter. Offense had some opportunities to score there and fumbled inside the red zone twice, and they pulled away at the end. But we got Campbellsville coming up on Saturday, and we've been last 2 years. It's went 21-20, 21-20 each way. So we won the first one. They won it like that last year. So it's kind of started a little rivalry in there. Yeah. We're going to go down there again this year.
I remember those days.
I think we're truly ready. And they got a running back from he was at Western Kentucky. Trey Bass was his name, and he came back. He's playing there. He's a really good kid and really good running back. So been studying for him this week and kind of just taking this thing. We know that conference is the most important at this level. You win your conference games, you're in the playoffs. But we're trying to we're playing another ranked opponent next week after Campbellsville, and we're just trying to get that strength of schedule up there so we know when we get to those Kaisers at the end of the year that we can finally play with them.
And that's Kaiser out of Florida, right?
Number one team in the country.
Yeah, that was the number one team in the country.
We had receivers from Florida. You had D linemen from Miami. I mean, they were for real down there.
I actually knew y'all played Georgetown. I got actually a couple kids that I coached at Bourbon County that plays for him. One was a starter. And he messed me or whatever, saying, "Coach, man, them boys from Pikeville was tough," And he said, but we poured it out, and I knew that they.
And that's another good university that I can't say nothing.
Oh
about.
yeah.
Just they're always disciplined.
Yep.
They never have. I mean, it's always like you're just so close to them, and it's like you can't pull away because those little mistakes.
Yep.
That's what makes teams great.
Absolutely. They showed a lot of respect for University of Pikeville too, because he was like, "Man, them boys is tough." I was like, "Yeah, them mountain boys."
Now,
we're just 0-1 right now.
You're 0-1 right now. Okay. So we're going to tie it up.
That's the goal.
The one thing, David, that I was really impressed about is I've been to one UPike home game my whole life. And I've watched a ton, on streaming and on TV, but I've been to one live. I was really surprised about the following and the crowd that y'all get there at Pikeville. I mean, it is a really nice atmosphere.
Yeah. Well, and that's kind of part of it too. If you can get those elite level kids in from the mountains, then imagine more the crowd that comes out. Yeah. And instead of wasting your money at UK, $1,000 in a weekend,
on a bench,
sitting up in the top of the rafters, come watch some kids that you've seen all your life play, and finally get there, and that's the final goal.
I ain't gonna lie, I'd rather come to a UPike game with kids I know than go down to Kentucky where I played at, where I know probably one or two kids.
Yeah,
that's just the beast of it. I go to more of my guys who I coach and stuff games than I do the UK.
Yeah, that's something that really needs. Put out there is for people around here to see the atmosphere and how y'all pack that place out. Like I went, it was a Cumberland's game when Austin Hatfield he played for them. And it was a really good ball game, but I was blown away with the crowd there, and I think that's something if people around here knew what y'all was bringing there every Saturday, that everybody would come out.
We're running our 1 or 2 option with a tight end from Pikeville.
Yep.
Our nose guards from Pikeville. I'm from Belfry. I'm from Belfry. We got an outside linebacker from Ironton right down the road playing right now. We got starters from this area that were known before playing now. So if y'all get bored on a Saturday, check out a UPike game. It really is a good experience, and it's good football. It really is. It
really is. It's college level football. Like I'm like beyond that. Like whenever Jameer come up for his visit, I'm actually coming over. Okay. But it's top level. I'm a big fan of Coach Phibbs. When he come in, he brought in a D1 mentality type of program type stuff, And a lot of people was, kind of against him because he was from California. They said he couldn't do this, but look what he's doing, dude. Like, it is top notch. I'm a huge fan of his, and I hope some of our guys get over there, man, because that's some good football, some good quality football.
Yeah. The thing I like about Coach Phibbs is not only is he telling y'all and teaching y'all the way. But even in his lifestyle changes, he's changed it. I mean, look at his body, his health reasons. I mean, like, this man's trying to prove y'all. Yeah, he's trying to prove to y'all, like, you know, I'm in the foxhole with you guys. You know, and which
he's been in Kentucky the last 15 years. He was at KCU.
Yeah, right, exactly. I remember him there. He turned that program around.
Yeah, and
like
they were beating Georgetown and teams like that.
Yes.
And then
that's where he gained my respect when he went to KCU and did it. And then not only that, you know, he come back to the mountains where people like, if you're not from the mountains, you can't do this. So he did it, and he's doing it.
Yeah. Investing in kids like me and a California guy, and that's where you get.
Yeah, and you got to understand too. You got to bring guys in from the city to mesh with this too. You know, and he's doing it the right way, man. Like I said, I'm a big fan of his, and you know, I can't wait to sit down and just talk with him and things like that, and get this Mingo connection with him, because we got some guys here that would love to go over there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And, you know, right now, we got 3 minutes left here, so I got a couple other questions. Does Matt Varney win a state title in his first year at Belfry?
That's a tough question, and that's a hard follow-up for him, and I wish him the best of luck. And the greatest thing about Coach is all those assistants up there now, they ran his program. They know how it runs, and as long as they don't divvy away from that and they stay true to what made us who it was, I could see a run in the future.
You know, they got everybody back, and you know, right now when you look, they're getting better and better, and you know, that's, you always knew you're starting to see Belfry more, not 50-50 in run pass, but you're seeing them more, you know, 75-25.
I've kind of enjoyed watching those last few games, them opening up a little bit. It's been nice to see.
Yeah, Chase is putting some good numbers up.
Oh, yeah. Sir.
And but when you sit and look, it was a no-brainer. We talked about it on the show. That's no-brainer hire, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. He was the only one.
Yeah,
there was nothing else you really could have done there.
He was the right-hand man.
Yeah.
He knows that program better than anybody.
Man, like I said, he was the only one.
Yeah.
The only one.
And week 1 Belfry and week 10 Belfry are
totally different.
Completely different demons.
Because we did that plenty of times and went on to win titles.
So I want to see if they can continue what they did with Coach. If we can get better every game.
Yeah.
So I want to see that, and if he can do that, then he's got a chance.
Well, and I'll tell you, guys, this is the perfect little fun question for the fans at home. You know, when you grow up on Belfry, you know, as a kid, you know, I grew up at Vipperman Stadium, you know, and we played football over in the Gravels where the ambulance was, you know, but, you know, when you sit and look, players that, you know, come before you that always made you want to be a Pirate. I'm the older one. David's from Mate One, so it's probably a little different for David.
From Del Barton.
But he was probably more familiar because he was brought up in that Belfry system.
Absolutely.
From middle school, you know, and but you know, when I was growing up, you know, you might as well. You couldn't tell me there was any difference between Ickey Woods and Russell Carter. Those was the two. Yeah. You know, and you know, who was the guys when you was coming up?
Well, we had Big Tony Messer.
Yeah.
Big Tony Messer. Josh Dixon.
Yeah.
He wore. That's why I wore 10.
Yeah.
My cousin Cameron.
Yeah. No, Cam. Listen, Cam was a different beast.
Yes,
I love that.
He got to coach Cam.
Yes. Yes.
He's still doing good things.
Yes, he is. He's in the
Army.
He's in the Army?
Yeah. Doing great things. He had a kid too, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
Like, listen, Cam was so different. You know, I like whenever the game was online, I knew he was going to do something to make it happen. Yeah. Like, that's how different he was. And he was undersized, but you couldn't tell. I could go on and on and on about that dude. Like, that was my guy.
Yeah. As a Belfry Pirate, David, who was your favorite team to play against in high school?
In high school? Yeah. Prestonsburg.
That's what I figured you'd say that. I figured you'd say that.
Yeah.
So they get a chance this year, right? If I hear that right, Belfry and Prestonsburg.
They're both 2A.
Oh yeah, Belfry's down at 2A.
So they can see each other in the playoffs.
Oh yeah, in playoffs.
They can see each other.
The region runs through that this year.
That is true.
What we're gonna
That's true.
See.
Yes.
Yeah, and then you know, who was your favorite team to play against?
Well,
Yeah, I think there's probably two answers.
My favorite was Pikeville.
Yeah,
I went 2 and 2.
Yeah, that was their era was Pikeville.
Yeah.
Ours
and
was.
then the JC game, man, because
Yeah.
they were the only team that really put their mentality back to us, and it was always, for 4 quarters that you were going to get smash mouth football.
All right, Brett. Last thing I want to ask you: how good of a company is GMR Services to work for?
Greatest company in the world.
There you go. Already selling it. Guys,
Tell them I'm gonna do a sales job, dog.
Well, Brett, we know you got food waiting on you. I wouldn't want to wait for Trailhead food either, so we're going to let you get off here for a break, but we're only going to do it if you promise to come back later in the season.
Absolutely. We'll do.
All right, guys, get out to UPike Bear game soon. See Bad News Brett Coleman, and we'll be right back. You can see us here on Crunch Time. If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today. Come on down to Three Guys Pizza and Brew in Williamson, West Virginia. We're located on the corner of Harvey Street and 3rd Avenue. We got great deals on pizzas, sandwiches, and more. You get great service with great pricing. Enjoy your birthday or ball games with us here at Three Guys Pizza and Brew. Look forward to seeing you. If you're looking for an award-winning tire shop that focuses on customer service that's family-owned and family-operated, stop by and see our friends Jeremy and Chasta at Punk's Tires. If you have a hectic work schedule and you're looking for a non-stressful, convenient way to buy tires, take advantage of Punk's Tires Appointment Saturdays. If they don't have the tire you're looking for, they guarantee it to have it the next day. Punk's Tires can take care of all your needs in tires, wheels, wheel alignments, brakes, rotors, minor mechanic work, and more. They'll treat you like family from the second you walk through the door. Come see us in Virgie, Kentucky, or give us a call at 606-639-TIRE. That's 606-639-TIRE.
It was.
Back here in Matewan, West Virginia, you're watching Season 5 of Crunch Time with D. David Jones to my right. I'm Darryl McCoy. We got J.J. Pruitt, Michael Shawn Waller, and Justin McCoy on the boards tonight. David, could not ask for a better guest. Brett's always been like family since the day he was there, and I promise you, that's not the dude you want to see lined up across you, because he would de-head people.
Absolutely, man. Like I said, he was one of those kids that could have played with, our era.
Yep.
You know how you got different eras and things like that. He could have played with our area, but not only that, Brett's an awesome kid off the field. And that's why I love, I love that he got into Aiden Burke's ear, and these generational kids that look up to him, he's getting in their ear. That's how I was. That's one of the big reasons why we started this D&D Sports Network.
Absolutely.
Was that, and to have kids like that in our area, that is from where these kids are from, that goes through the same daily life that these kids go through. You can't ask for anything better than that, especially coming from the mountains.
No, absolutely not. He's a kid. You hit it. It's not on the field. It's off the field. That's most impressive about him. But on the field, the kid led the team in tackles from the safety position.
Yes. And now they brought him up to put him up in the box now. I'm freaking excited.
Oh, yeah.
I'm excited.
He's an animal.
Yes, because he's like a tweener. He can cover, but he also can knock you out.
Yep, absolutely. Listen, when you come to Belfry and you seen him back there at safety, you better have the smelling sauce on the sideline.
That's right. And like he said, he was a big fan of Josh Dixon. I coached when they were Josh Dixon there. That dude was an animal too.
Yeah.
I was like, Coach, we might need to put him just in the box. Because he going to go knock you out. He was sort of like a Tyler Boston, but he wasn't. Tyler could cover tremendously. But if Tyler Boston got a hit on you, my Lord, you lights out like Chris Wolford, lights out.
Think about that. Goes from the coal mines to the football field. I mean, that just tells you all you need to know about Brett Coleman.
That's it.
Yeah. So, guys, here at Trailhead, want to remind everybody, we got 5 free shirts to give out to the first people that take and share this broadcast, tag Trailhead, and tag D&D Sports Network in it. First 5 people to do that and put done in the comment section, we will go back and check. but you will win a free Trailhead T-shirt.
Yeah,
So,
we'll get them to you however we can. If we got to send them to you, you just got to let us know your mailing address, and we'll get them to you.
Yeah,
But we got one on right now. I got a long sleeve one, too.
So as we're sitting here, looking right now, want to give a shout out to some of the people tuning in. As we see, Wes Hager says, "Thank you, Coach Jones."
Oh, no problem, my brother. Big time.
Also we got Ryan Stahl says, "God bless everybody here." David Tiny Cottle says, "This is the greatest show on earth."
Yeah,
so
I love it.
High praise from our guy Tiny.
Yes, sir.
Mark Maynard says, "Superintendent." Wes Hager said, "You got a job here, brother." We talked about that.
Yeah,
trying to steal.
No, hold on. I didn't say that.
And Janice Roden watching from New Boston, Ohio.
Yes.
So, guys, let us know where you're watching from and who you're. We know who you're rooting for, but let us know where you're watching from in the comment section and get this thing up. Hit that like and share button, David. As you sit here and look, moving in, I want to go straight to the players of the week because we had some DO-double-Gs this week and the numbers they was putting up. Check out these three players that won Player of the Game, and we'll start with one Jameer Knuckles, your guy. JJ, let us know what his stats were.
We're looking right now. Let's see if we can find my man Jameer. There he is. So it looks like he went 13 for 17 with 237 yards, 2 touchdowns. And then he had 15 carries for 64 yards and 2 more touchdowns.
4 touchdowns on the night. It's one of them. He's finally starting to see, West Virginia football, and getting to play against teams like West Side, Tug Valley. Those are the rivalry games. How much is he enjoying it up on Minor Mountain right now?
Oh man, Jameer, you thought he's went there his whole life, but not only that, man, like Jameer is a true leader, man, and for anyone to ever doubted this young man, like it was no doubt in my mind that he can do what he's doing now. So I'm not surprised at his numbers. Honestly, he's a lot better than that, and you will see a lot more better than what he's putting up now. So the biggest thing about him, when he throw a bad pass, when he does something that he ain't supposed to be, like he does the wrong thing or whatever, he hold accountability to himself. You don't see that out of high school players at all. But he holds accountability to himself, and he's like, my bad, I gotta get that throw up, or so forth and so on. But when I tell you, like, the brotherhood that these young men got on our team, like it's just up here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like no other. But like I said, his numbers right here don't surprise me. They can be a lot more. They can be a lot more better than what they are right now. But we're gonna see a lot more numbers from Jameer.
Well, his job's a lot easier after people gain the respect for Jace Bam Coleman.
Oh yeah,
in week 1.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that opens up a lot in that passing game.
Absolutely. Big credit out. Jace. I've always knew Jace. Jace was a dog. Jace a dog. But get big credit, and they'll tell you that too, and they will probably check me tomorrow if I don't say this, but big credit to our offensive line and our wide receivers that's just been, doing their thing.
Aiden Burke, you're starting to see every week why this kid is being recruited by so many Division I schools. This kid, not only is he the best receiver, he's always the best athlete when he's on the field, but the thing that he does best is the way that he blocks for his backs, the way he blocks for his quarterbacks. I mean, that's the most impressive part to me about Aiden Burke's game is his blocking.
Every bit of that, man. Like, Aiden is one of my favorite guys too, man. I love him to the core. And it just makes me just so happy inside just to, I had some coaches, message me and was like, Coach, man, we didn't know Aiden had that type of game. And I'm like, yeah. I was like, be honest with you, I knew he had it. I was just waiting for it to come out, and, what he's done like just the last 2 games. I mean, he's gotten 2 touchdowns taken from him. He didn't pout. He could have pouted, sit around, wind around, but
he even played quarterback for you. He does whatever you ask him to do.
He is the most unselfish player I've ever had.
Yeah.
And if I had just at least 3 of them guys like that, man, we'd be a hard program to deal with.
Trina Burke says we love our QB, and I tell you, we love our photographer on the sideline. Trina Burke is bringing all the minors action to you on D&D. Go check our TikTok out and some of them top-notch videos.
Yeah, and I appreciate her because I be messing up her pictures sometimes, and she had to check me one day, but you know she's a good one, man. She always take care of us and allow us to use her stuff on D&D, and I appreciate her so much.
Well, Ryan Centers says this is a great show. Ryan Centers, he also said David won last week on Pick'em because he believed in the dogs.
I did.
So I
did.
As Marty Casey says, he's getting ready for Harlan and on Friday night. And
there we go, Big Mar dog with the big win.
Phelps,
with the big win.
Let's take a second, guys. Speaking of Phelps, you know, there's a few Phelps people that are very special in that community. You know, Marty Casey is one, Mart Dog.
Yep.
And one of the others is Coach McCoy's assistant coach, Phil Collins.
Phil, yes, sir.
Phil Collins. Big happy birthday from us here at D&D Sports Network.
Happy birthday, my man.
Yeah, Phil's been through a lot in the last year medically. He does everything he can for the kids. He loves these kids. But what he's going through right now, it's hard for him to continue to get out. So any day that he gets that he can enjoy, he appreciates.
Oh,
and, you know, we hope you have the best birthday ever, Phil.
Yes,
we love you here on D&D Sports.
Yes, sir.
So, but as that's going to take us to our next player of the game, and that's going to take us to.
We're going to go with Dakota Dalton. He went 10 for 17 last week with 137 yards, 2 touchdowns, and then he also had 3 carries for 28 yards with 1 touchdown in a 24-12 victory over Nicholas County.
You're seeing now why Dakota Dalton is so high praised. There was a play early in the game, David, when most quarterbacks would either aired it out there, took a chance on interception, but you can see he's really good at making decisions. You know, he knew when to tuck it, when to run, and the thing that was impressing me is I didn't realize that he had that fast top end. When he turned the corner, there wasn't anybody catching him. He got 25 yards like it wasn't nothing.
Yeah, well, a lot of people I know personally, but Dakota's been working really hard on his speed and stuff. And I'm glad that people is finally starting to see it now because it's so deceptive. There's times that you will see it and the times you want, but in the time you have to see it, he's getting it done. You know?
He's so big that people think he's slow.
Yeah, exactly.
And then he catches you off guard because, you know, all of a sudden you're like, he's gone. You know,
but he's been putting it in the weight room and he's still putting in the work, you know, getting his feet work right and his speed right and stuff, but you know, he got all that, but he got a huge arm.
His arm is his trait.
Yeah.
He's got one of the biggest arms in all the matches.
Now the teams is going to have to account for his running ability. You know, last year, you know, we knew that we could keep him in a box, and now this year, you know, I might just give him an incentive to come over here and just eat some trailhead before we play him to try to slow him down a little bit.
You're going to have to do something because they ain't going to make it easy.
I'm going to kill some of these cheese fries or something.
and not to mention, you know, same situation. You know, Jameer has Jace Bam Coleman. Yep. He has Preston Kovac.
Listen, Kovac is an absolute stud. You know, that's another D1 player in our area. Right there, you know, I'm really high on Kovac. Kovac's a great kid off the field also. But, you know, that 1-2 combo, you know, they're going to be a force to be reckoned with in that 3A.
Yeah, I agree.
I'll be the first one to say it. They really will be.
It's going to be interesting, you know, these next 2-3 games. And then they'll go into playing their local teams toward the end, and you'll just see really what they're made of.
Absolutely.
You know, but going up to Nichols County, after Nichols County coming and handling them pretty easy last year, they went up there. That was a big win for them.
Oh, that was huge.
Yeah, that's 2 big wins.
Absolutely.
Scott and Nichols County back to back.
The Battle of 119, that was even bigger, you know. But going on the road and winning like that, you know, and it's going to be. It was iffy there, you know what I'm saying? But they pulled it out. Those are some of the games that they would have never won last year because the maturity level, just same as us,
Yeah. Grayson Lafferty, he listen, we'll go ahead and say it. He said, can't wait to see y'all Friday night. We will be in Inez this week. We will be doing a Martin County game. So,
okay.
Yeah, so D&D Sports Network will be in Inez doing Martin County versus Knox County, Knox Central.
Okay.
Not Knox.
Right,
So,
Knox, yeah.
So the
and I have to say, I got to give a big shout out to Trey Ward, because this dude, I'm a big defensive guy and special teams guy. This dude is literally, he's a freaking human joystick, but his
will we
vision,
see the minors kick to him?
No, I'll be honest. No, I didn't kick to him when he was at man.
Yeah.
Let alone, definitely not kicking. No, we won't do it. Coach Endicott he would destroy me if I say no. Absolutely not. I'm not bashful to say that.
There you go.
At all. But I just had to give my man a shout out, because I'm a big fan of his, man, and he is so dangerous when you kick. And the people that's kicking to him, they need to check their special teams coach.
Yeah, I
check
agree.
their brain cells.
What's
and stuff.
going on,
What's going on up there? I know you've seen this kid since he was a freshman doing this type of stuff.
He may be the fastest kid in West Virginia.
100% he is.
Yeah.
It's already proved it in track. So.
Yeah, that's true. He's a state champ.
Yes.
So the Trey Ward, guys, if you have not seen him, get out, watch him. Dakota Dalton, Preston Kovac, and the Chapmanville Tigers. They are fun to watch this year. So as we're going on.
Oh yeah, big shout out to Robinette. He's back from that injury from Chapmanville. I seen his dad post today. Young man worked very hard. They said it was going to be 8 weeks. They cut it in half. He went to work. But big shout out to that young man. I love seeing kids come back from injuries like that. I think he had a hip fracture or something. But big shout out to my man there and getting back and helping his team. The whole time he's been supporting his team while he's been rehabbing. But big shout out to you, my man.
So as we move on, Grayson Lafferty, stick around, because you may have won a special award this week, so stick around for later in the show here. Also, guys, we want to take a second to give a shout out to Lucas Lambert from Logan.
Yes,
Lucas
sir.
Lambert had a 4 TD night, which included a scoop and score, he had a strap. He had a sack strip, and somebody else scooped and scored it. But it listen, this kid right here is starting to turn a lot of people's heads.
Yeah.
JJ, what's his stat line?
So he had, I don't know if you guys remember the Randy Moss Thanksgiving game where he had 3 catches for 3 touchdowns.
Yep, I remember that.
Lucas Lambert had 3 receptions for 130 yards and 2 touchdowns. And then he had 1 carry for 9 yards and a single touchdown. And then he had a fumble recovery for another touchdown and a 46-0 win over Riverview.
5 touchdowns on the night for Lucas Lambert.
Huge fan of Lucas. He was at App State on a game day visit last weekend.
Yep.
He'll be at University Marshall. He'll be at Marshall this weekend coming up. Big fan of Lucas. I've always been a big fan of my man. He's deserved everything he's gotten. He don't only do this on the football field, but on the basketball court also.
Tanya Ward says doesn't help who he's got helping him on offense. Yeah, that's a complete team. Complete team effort there.
Ward is. That's
Kovac, Ward, and Dalton.
Yeah, Ward is my guy. Yeah, he's.
That's not counting. I mean, you got top.
They got
they're deep.
Absolutely. That's why I had to mention Ward. Like I said, he don't go unnoticed to me. I'm a coach, so I watch everything. And when it comes to him playing DB, sure, he's one of the best DBs too around here. One of the top DBs.
Every time he touches the football, he's got a chance to take it to the house.
He's electrifying, man.
Now let's go to the double quick player of the week, JJ. And I know this kid right here, this probably won't be his last time he wins this award one, JJ. Who we got?
We're looking at it right now. Let's see. The double quick player of the week is going to be Bryson Eli from Tuck Valley. He had 21 carries for 314 yards.
Thank God he ain't got
5 touchdowns, and then 2 more receptions for 42 yards and another touchdown in a 51-16 victory over Sherman last year.
6 touchdowns.
Thank you, Lord. I don't have to prepare for that young man no more. I'm not joking. Like he literally tormented me all summer.
Yep.
It's like for 365 days after they beat us,
you were going to face him again. Yeah.
Yes, but goodness gracious, man, this kid. Whew.
He's an elite athlete.
He took a lot of weight off your brother's shoulders. Put it that way.
He's an elite athlete.
Yes, he is, hands down.
And he showed it on Friday night. This weekend, it's going to be, guys, you can catch it right here only on D&D Sports Network. Tug Valley versus Logan. Lucas Lambert versus Bryson Eli.
Oh, wow.
And you can catch it right here on the Mountains Leader in Sporting News, the D&D Sports Network.
Wow, it's going to be a game.
Yep.
That's going to be a game.
So, David, we're going to go ahead and release the primetime performers of this week. JJ, this is Derek Bowling, Kentucky Farm Bureau primetime performers. Who we got?
So the first one we're going to have Carlo Chico. He had 21 tackles.
I love that name.
21 tackles, David.
11 solo tackles.
I love that name.
And then he had 5 receptions for 68 yards.
Wow.
And then up next is Braden Holland. He went 16 for 30 for 168 yards and 3 touchdowns.
And Braden Holland is from where?
Leslie County.
Yep.
And then he had 6 carries for 20 yards and 2 more touchdowns. And then on the defensive side, he had 10 tackles and 7 of them were solo.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible. And then up next is Jaden Frazier from Russell. He went 11 for 13 for 162 yards and 2 touchdowns. And then he had 4 carries for 13 yards and 2 more touchdowns in a 35-0 win over West Carter.
Wow.
And then up next is Grayson Lafferty.
Bones.
There's my man right there.
Bones Lafferty.
18 carries for 164
That's my man
yards
right there.
and 4 touchdowns in a 48-18 victory.
Big
over
fan of my
Bessie
boy right there. Big fan.
Bones Lafferty, a lot like Aiden Burke. He's doing whatever his coaches
Absolutely.
ask him. He went from averaging 13 to 15 tackles a game to now averaging 4 touchdowns a game.
Absolutely.
I mean, you always knew. We seen it at Paintsville. You always knew he had a chance to put these kind of numbers up on offense. But he was so good on defense. I mean, if you get 15 to 20 tackles a game out of him, he's the Mountains. Was the Mountains. I think he might have led the Mountains in tackles. If not, he was second last year and won 2. But that's incredible.
I think it was him, Lakeese, and then it was Tegan Hackney.
Yeah,
but Lafferty was number 1.
Yeah. So I mean, you see right there how special Bones Lafferty is, and if you've not watched this young man play, you're going to get to see him on Friday night on the D&D Sports Network. I highly suggest you tune in.
Yes. Then John Kiefer said Caleb Mullins had 14 carries, 192, 2 touchdowns. Man versus Mountain View. Hey, my man, make sure we get those stats in so we can get them up on here. That's big time numbers.
We don't get man's numbers. We don't get their stats. Try to get them to us, by Sunday, Monday at the latest. Get them to us.
Yeah, that's some big time stats, and congratulations to that young man.
Yeah, and this weekend. Speaking of man, you're going to get to see the Man Hillbillies versus Westside on the D&D Sports Network.
That is right. I forgot about that.
So we'll have that game on anytime we can watch the Hillbillies.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we love the folks in man.
Oh John, he's a heck of a coach, man. Like I got a good relationship with him. You know what I'm saying? He's a heck of a coach too. So. Great relationship with my man. So
Grayson Lafferty was the first in state last year. And he said our defense stats still ain't in yet. No, they wasn't as of start of show. So
I was talking about he was first around amongst our area too.
Yeah, he led the state.
I know he led the state. In Kentucky, but I'm talking about in both states.
Yeah. And but when you take and look, I mean. Guys that every one of these kids are special, and there was multiple kids that was up for the primetime performers this week. I mean, you had Gunnar Holbrook, who ended up taking, I think he had like 4 touchdowns in a half. This 2 weeks in a row he's got to play either. This week it was a quarter or a half. Last week it was a quarter. He had 4 touchdowns. I mean, Gunnar Holbrook's putting up incredible numbers and only getting to play to halftime.
Wow. That's
so,
wild.
And there was the Landon Yoke from East Carter put up big numbers.
I seen that too. Then you got Wes Hager said KP had 19 carries, 227 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 16 tackles on defense.
Listen, I was going to mention that when we show their highlights a little later. Kane Patton, dude. this dude is a problem. I mean, they call him Hurricane for a reason. I mean, you're
like
not
that.
bringing him down with one. I mean, you better take his legs out, because there's no way in the world you're getting that kid down with one guy.
I like that a lot.
He is quick. He is physical. Very special. And then they got Colin Hatfield right beside him in the backfield. I mean, you can go. They just trade one time. Hatfield will have 4 or 5 touchdowns.
Well, you see, I turned the game off to watch theirs.
Yeah, that tells you how exciting this Pittsburgh team is.
And they beat a really, really good Hazard team.
Yeah,
that just tells you how much levels is it. They are above these other programs here. It's huge.
I spoke to Coach Hager after the game, and he said. After the game, he said, listen, I wanted to play them on Friday night because the ball was wet. They're a passing team. I wanted to play. We wanted to get that game in. We stayed till 10:30, never could get it off.
Right.
Then he said, but after that, we wanted to play on Saturday, because he said that Hazard, I guess the players, and he said some of the coaching staff was like, yeah, we'll see you tomorrow. We're going to put a whooping. You're stepping up to the big boy level. Said that they didn't have. Hazard was a 27.5 point favorite going into that game, and then he said that the word cupcake schedule, which that fueled you last year. Somebody, another news anchor said y'all play cupcakes.
Cupcakes and stuff. Yeah.
But when you take and look, that right there, that performance there. Wes Hager didn't only get a statement win, he made a statement in the way he won.
Hey, I love it. That's my guy. Yeah. Hey, he made a statement, and then he let you know afterwards.
Yeah, and I promise you, listen, this Hazard team still has a chance to make a run at Class A.
Absolutely.
They're that good.
Yeah.
That may be the best offensive line that I've seen this year. I'm not kidding whenever I say that their offensive line gave their quarterback 5 to 9 seconds every single time. I mean, and Prestonsburg couldn't touch them. But that credit the Prestonsburg DBs because them dudes, was having to cover for 9 seconds and still not giving up anything.
That's the hardest thing to do.
I mean, better than anybody.
Yeah, that's the hardest thing you do in life.
Jamie Hager says Patton was my player of the week. Said played a good team, great player. P. Berg played a great game. Yes, they did. Chris Bentley says Wes, the best coach in the state of Kentucky. Said we like to share the love. Wes Hager says, and said
you are my man.
Said I'll start sending them over. John Thomas said he would this weekend.
Perfect.
So,
That's perfect.
Get them to us, guys. We're gonna take a quick break. When we come back, you know what time it is. It is Pigskin Pick'em. We'll be right back.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
Made in America. What does that mean? It means jobs. It means craftsmanship. And when it comes to Vaughan Bassett furniture, it means value. And Kemper recognizes that. That's why they've dedicated an entire gallery to Vaughan Bassett. Made in America. See the quality. And now, see the price. Come see your favorite Kemper store in Hazard, London, or Somerset.
This is Bruce Walters with Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville. As you can see, we have the largest selection we've ever had of new Kias. And all the Bruce Walters Kias come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty and free oil change for life. So check out all the great deals on all of our Kia cars and SUVs. And don't forget to log into your Facebook and check out the Davis deal of the day. So come shop us in Pikeville or check us out online at brucewalterskia.com.
Hi everybody, Dave Baker here for Citizens Bank of Kentucky. Do you want to love your car even more? How about putting extra cash in your pocket each month by refinancing with new low rates at CBK? It is fast, it's easy. All you have to do is log on to wearecitizens.bank.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic, offering medical, dental, pediatrics, chiropractic, behavioral health, women's health, rheumatology, mat program, x-ray, and transportation. Little Flower Clinic Rheumatology, Dr. Travis Sizemore and Brianna Cornitz, treating autoimmune disorders such as lupus and rheumatoid arthritis, and more. 487-9505. Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance Incorporated, your medical home in the mountains.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
Come see us at Trailhead Bar and Grill in Macon, West Virginia, where the locals come to hang out and the trail riders come to visit.
Follow us on Facebook page for our daily specials. We're open 7 days a week here at Trailhead Bar and Grill.
You can give them a call at 681-308-6088. Make sure you follow them on their Facebook page to keep up with all their daily specials and for business and operation hours. Trailhead Bar and Grill, located downtown Matewan, West Virginia.
Made in America. What does that mean? It means jobs. It means craftsmanship. And when it comes to Vaughn Bassett furniture, it means value. And Kemper recognizes that. That's why they've dedicated an entire gallery to Vaughn Bassett. Made in America. See the quality. And now, see the price. Come see your favorite Kemper store in Hazard, London, or Somerset.
All right, guys.
You don't know West Virginia's playing.
Guys, we are back here at Trailhead Bar and Grill. You're watching season 5 of Crunch Time. David Jones, Darryl McCoy, and we got 2 special guests here. We got the owners and operators here of Trailhead Bar and Grill. We got Leroy and Jamie. Guys, I mean, you got a packed house in here. Every time I come here, this place is full. I mean, what are y'all doing that makes people gravitate towards this?
Don't tell them. Go ahead. If we all watch it.
A lot of times we have a special guest called David Jones. He brings the crowd with him. Yeah, it helps a lot.
I heard he was karaokeing this weekend.
Yeah. Him and Justin McCoy make a great duet.
Oh, Lord. I'm glad I skipped that night. But as we're sitting here, guys, I mean, this is... The thing I like about it is it's so comfy in here. I mean, it's not just, you get a lot of the people coming out of the trailhead, that's coming over here to travel the Hatfield-McCoy trails, but, it's 50-50 with locals. I mean, what drags the locals in here, and why is this place so coveted over here in this community?
We try to keep a nice, low-key place that serves alcohol with good food. We don't like rowdiness.
Yeah.
So we just try to make it kind of family oriented, and we just want everybody to feel at home.
Yeah.
Try to keep a good atmosphere.
Well, in the daytime,
And hey, don't let Jamie fool you. She kind of redneck. She put a tabs on a lot of things, but I won't put that on air a lot.
Leroy, does she also serve as the bouncer?
Yeah, she is a better bouncer than I am. She gets by with a lot more than me.
Guys, when you sit here and look, that's the thing I like. This place is so versatile. I mean, like, you come in here during the day, it's family fun. I mean, you come in here, it's not just you come here and eat. It's an experience with all the accessories you got hanging on the wall, the scenery, the TVs. You got 8, 9 TVs, and it's just one of them situations where this place, you got family fun, then you got the nightlife on the weekends. I mean, you guys just whatever you need to do, you can get your fix here, whether it's with the family or whether it's the nightlife.
We try.
Yeah.
I really love the outside balcony, what they put in and stuff.
Yeah.
And then they enclose it and stuff like that too, because it's not just inside. You can go outside, and I'm telling you, it's like you're sitting outside at the red. When you go at Hooters and stuff, and you can go on the ferry and all that. It's just like that. But we got the train over here.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Instead of the river, we got the train.
That's an experience.
We got the river in the back. Yeah, I like it.
We did add a heater too outside, so like in the winter, we can drop the plastic tarps like that Lee made out there, and we got a heater. It kind of warms it up a little bit for people that like to smoke or like to be outside.
That's awesome.
And in the near future, I plan on putting a TV out back too, so we can have some NFL and then college football on Saturday out back. If you want to go outside and watch the game stuff.
Yeah, that would be sweet to be able to do that. Guys, as we're sitting here, we brought Jamie and Leroy on to do college pick'em with us, but we also got a guest here, and I seen this map. The only states I seen that you didn't have people from was New Mexico, Hawaii, and Arkansas. Was the only 3 states I didn't see people from. But right here, you got an out-of-towner coming in from Pennsylvania. Come on in, man. Come in and join us.
Over here?
Yeah, you come on over here. Now, as we're sitting in here, tell people what your name is and where you traveled from.
My name's Carter Stein. I came from Central Pennsylvania, Danville, Pennsylvania.
What brought you here?
The trails.
The Hatfield McCoy trails? How you liking your trip?
It's a good trip. Nice smooth trails. Riding smoking over there. It's pretty rocky. This is nice and smooth.
How's the community here?
That's great. My favorite part is the accents.
There you go.
Yeah. And obviously the cold beer.
There you go. I love it. We're country and fried chicken, ain't we?
Oh yeah.
So we're going to have you pick, and you're going to walk away with a Trailhead T-shirt to sport tomorrow on the trails. But real quick, I know everybody that comes on the trails, they want to be proud and they want to give a shout out to what kind of bike you got. What are you riding?
I'm riding a Can-Am Maverick X3.
Oh, wow. There we go, guys. And if you're looking for one, go to United Motorsports. They'll hook you up today with a great deal.
There you go.
But JJ, let's get started with pick'em here. College pick'em.
So the first game up is Eastern Michigan. They are 0-2, and they're going to be taking on Kentucky, which is 1-1. And it looks like Kentucky is a 27-point favorite.
I'm going to go with Kentucky.
You going Kentucky? Who you got?
Wildcats all the way.
Who you got, Jamie?
Kentucky.
I'm going to say Kentucky.
There you go. Yeah, that's what we want to hear.
I like even
I'm
more.
Go with the Wildcats, too.
Yeah. And up next, we've got Eastern Kentucky, which is 0-2. And they're going to be taking on Marshall, who is 0-2 as well. And it looks like Marshall is a 31-point favorite to win that game.
Yeah, I got to go Marshall, man. We got a head coaches from Van, West Virginia, so we got to keep it in state. So I'm going to go Marshall all day.
Go Herd.
Yeah,
go Herd.
Yes, sir.
So you got 2 herds? Who you got?
I guess I won't be the oddball.
You're going with Marshall too?
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, call it a sweep here. Listen, I'm not rooting against Marshall ever, so go Herd.
Well, up next, we've got the University of Ohio. They are 1-1, and they're going to be taking on Ohio State, which is 2-0. And it looks like Ohio State is a 31-point favorite.
Ohio State.
Yeah.
That's pretty simple.
Yeah, so we're all Ohio State here.
And up next, we've got KCU, which is 2-0, and they're going to be taking on Taylor, Indiana, which is 1-1. And I'm not sure if this is correct, but it says Taylor, Indiana is a 20-point favorite. Is that
that's probably right. It's Kentucky Christian University, by the way. So, David?
I'm going to go Taylor.
Kentucky Christian in an upset special.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'm an underdog, girl.
Yeah.
There you go. She's going KCU, too. And listen, I can tell you, the only other specials you're going to get to match that one is the ones here at Trailhead. Let us know who you're going for.
I guess I'll go with Kentucky.
There we go. So I'm going with KCU too. So David's the only oddball here. He's going with Taylor.
He's a winner.
Hey, remember who's winning this thing now? Who's winning this thing?
Yeah.
I like it.
Well, up next, we have the University of Pikeville. They are 0-1. And they're going to be taking on Campbellsville, which is 2-0, and it looks like Campbellsville is a 7.5-point favorite.
Hey, I'm not going against bad news. Brett Coleman, that was just on here. I'm going University of Pikeville.
Go Bears.
Yep, go Bears.
You Pike or Campbellsville?
I don't know either. So they said
you
Pike. I'm going to go with the other one.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Yeah, he's going to show you who's winning this thing. Yeah. Well, as you know, I can't go against Bad News Brett Coleman either. Anytime he's out there, his team has a notch, so I'm gonna go with the Bears. And guys, that's going to bring us to the big one of the week, the backyard brawl, David. The Pitt versus WVU. Now,
Jason Pack
Listen. My man Jason Pack, he didn't get to come. He's out working right now.
Yep.
Okay. And he warned me about trying to pick WVU.
Yep.
But I'm not going against WVU.
Oh.
I'm going WVU all day. No. I gotta come down Trailhead and eat. Okay.
Well, West Virginia took a bad loss last week.
Bad one.
Rich Rod coached them up this week, and they're gonna find a way to win. They ain't got Pat McAfee kicking for them in the backyard brawl this time. They're gonna beat them.
There you go. Yep.
Let's go Mountaineers.
I'm just about sure it came down here for a reason. So I'm going to go West Virginia.
That's the upset of the night.
I guess I'm gonna be the bad guy here, guys. There ain't no burning couches this weekend. Pitt's going to get the win. Pitt's going to take the win over the Mountaineers. Write that down. The upset.
Hey, I was waiting on my Eat Pitt shirt, but I didn't get it. So.
Well, I'll tell you what. Listen, we're going to let you go there. David's going to reach you a shirt. It was really nice meeting you guys, and hope you come back before you leave the state here and get you some more grub on your way home.
Oh yeah, I was here for lunch.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. So twice in a day, Dave reach you a shirt.
Right here.
Okay, there. He gets you a shirt, and thanks again. Be safe.
Thank you.
Appreciate it, bro.
Guys, that has to be one of the special parts about y'all's job, being able to meet somebody from all these states. I mean, it's all day. You could have conversations all day with interesting people, right?
I have met some dear friends that I've become friends enough that we may go on vacation together.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, we've met some great people here.
From just coming in and riding the trails.
Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and that's my favorite part about when you talk to these people. Their favorite part about coming here is the people in the mountains. Yeah. You know, everybody that says, they say it's the people that makes this place special.
Absolutely.
And whenever you sit here and look, you guys, what y'all are doing right here. I mean, this is something that was sorely needed. The town of Maitland. I'll be honest with you. I mean, it was disappearing quickly. And ever since Trailheads come. I mean, and there's other great restaurants, down here.
Absolutely.
And great businesses, but ever since you guys come, it kind of breathed new life in the city, and it gave, Make One is known for something now. During the day, I don't know how many times I call David, hey David, listen, I'm in a hurry, I gotta go to Pikeville Ledger, I'm going over Trailhead to get a club sandwich, meet me down there.
I'm on my way.
Yeah, y'all are drawing people here at a quick pace, I mean.
We got a great town council now, great mayor.
Yeah.
Yes,
Mike Moore's great.
absolutely.
The whole town council's great.
Yes.
I feel like Maitland's come alive again.
Yes.
Yeah, it does, and I think it starts with as soon as you enter the city, you see Trailhead right there, and everybody knows that there's something special here. When you come in here, just the way y'all treat people, I mean, you feel like family from the second you walk through.
We try.
I appreciate it.
Well, a lot of it too, just to counter back on it, like a person like myself, I can't really go out to certain places and be comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm very comfortable here. I'm the head football coach in this town.
Yeah.
So I'm very comfortable here. I mean, and get to come here and just interact with everybody. I get to see former teachers and stuff in here. Yeah. And not only that, the outsiders, when they find out that I'm the head football coach, they talk football with me. So, I mean, but in the long run, too, they do give me some slack about playing at Kentucky. But at the end of the day, they know I like West Virginians, too. So, but it's a great atmosphere here. I love it. And the nightlife, too, man. It's so just comfortable. You got no drama, none of that bull crap going on here. And, I love it. It's a place that we can come out, with a stature like I am in the community. They can come out and enjoy themselves, too, in the nightlife.
Yeah. We appreciate everybody coming out, and me and Jamie try to run a business here. We work hard, but we can't do it without the people that work here behind us and stuff. We got a great staff. Some of them are from Connecticut, some of them are from here, some are from Pennsylvania that work here. And just being a local guy myself, I love Make One, always have. And it's just great. You know, I always wanted a place to go watch a ball game, not have to drive to Pikeville or drive to Charleston. You know, just to be able to say, let's go watch a ball game, or, you know, or after a ball game, come and get you something to eat or something. And it's just nice to have for me, not only own it, but just because I'm from Mate One, and just to be able to have a place to go to here in town, it's great.
It absolutely is, you know, and that's the thing, you know, whenever you guys on Friday nights, you know, listen, if you don't want to make a trip out to the ball field, come here. They always got the games on the big screens. They got, you know, probably 8, 9, 10 different TV screens in the building. Whatever game you're wanting to watch, they'll put it on it. Always work closely with D&D Sports Network, and that's what I like that y'all do most, is how y'all give back and how y'all support mountain athletes. I know as a business owner it's tough, you know, I mean there's a lot of tough times, a lot of dead times, but y'all always find a way to make sure that these kids and these athletes are taken care of. So I definitely want to tell you thank you.
You're welcome.
And also after the games, you know, this is our home base for our staff and all of us to come down here and enjoy, you know, after a game. Nor loss or win, you know, the wins is more funner, but we come down here and enjoy ourselves too.
That's why every time I'm up Minor Mountain, you know, me and KJ, you know, hey, come on down the trailhead, enjoy.
And they don't ever tell me, because I'm like, why didn't y'all order me no food? They never told me. Last time we was here last Wednesday, they all getting their food. I'm looking around, but Darryl did give me the quesadilla. He never gives up his quesadilla. He did.
I always give my extra food to Kentucky.
Yeah, that's my dog. That's my dog, guys. I named my dog Kentucky.
But guys, we know y'all got a lot of customers, but again, from the bottom of our hearts, we appreciate you not only, you know, giving the people here a home, but giving D&D Sports Network a home to where, you know, we can come do our show, people can come watch, enjoy, and, you know, you got something special here at Trailhead. I hope you keep building off from it, because you guys have breathed a new energy into Mate One West Virginia.
We appreciate you all. Appreciate you all.
You all breathed a lot into the local sports community too.
Appreciate that a lot.
Same thing.
We absolutely try, and it starts with play people like y'all. We can't do what we do without y'all. So, guys, we're going to take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back as we'll go over the high school slate. Guys, you're watching Crunch Time live from Trailhead Bar and Grill in Mate One, West Virginia.
Smokey Armstrong here from United Motorsports of Belfry. Looking for your next adventure? We've got the motorcycles, side-by-sides, and ATVs needed to take your riding to the next level. Whether you're hitting the track, enjoying the trails, exploring the open road, or seeking comfort and style, we've got you covered with trusted brands like Honda, Polaris, and Kawasaki. At United Motorsports, we're not just about selling power sports. We're passionate about helping you find the perfect ride. Our team will work with you to customize your vehicle, offer expert advice, and provide top-notch service. No matter where your adventure takes you, ready to get started? Call us at 606-237-7311 or visit www.unitedmotorsportsbelfry.com or stop by today. Your next ride is waiting.
This is Bruce Walters with Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville. As you can see, we have the largest selection we've ever had of new Kias. And all the Bruce Walters Kias come with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty and free oil change for life. So check out all the great deals on all of our Kia cars and SUVs. And don't forget to log into your Facebook and check out the Davis deal of the day. So come shop us in Pikeville or check us out online at brucewalterskia.com.
Hi everybody, Dave Baker here for Citizens Bank of Kentucky. Do you want to love your car even more? How about putting extra cash in your pocket each month by refinancing with new low rates at CBK? It is fast, it's easy. All you have to do is log on to wearecitizens.bank.
5 times is a charm. Congratulations to the awesome team at Precision Heating, Cooling, Electrical for earning its 5th National Best of the Best Award for customer satisfaction, the only HVAC company in West Virginia to earn our award for 5 straight years. If you need heating, cooling, electrical work, a fantastic generator, residential or commercial, done right at a fair price by honest experts, remember the name, Precision Heating, Cooling, Electrical. Visit PreciseHeatingCooling.com for an appointment. Precision, the best of the best, again.
guys, Trailhead Bar and Grill in Matewan, West Virginia. David, wild night here at Trailhead. Wild night in a good way. Bad news, Brett Coleman come in. We got our friends from Pennsylvania over there. I mean, this place is packed out for the Crunch Time show, and we can't thank the fans enough for coming out.
Absolutely. I'm fairly shocked that he, our fan from Pennsylvania picked
I know,
West Virginia. Yeah.
Which he said up front he wasn't a sports fan. So.
Well, yeah. So he don't know the real
he don't know the history.
Brawl.
Yeah. And all that. So, guys, we can't thank Jamie and Leroy. Listen, what they do here, we talked about it. I mean, just special place.
Absolutely.
And this segment here, guys, is sponsored by Dirty Works. Dirty Works is new septic service that's on D&D Sports Network. They come on supporting mountain athletes. David, you can get your septic flushed, you can get plumbing done, or you can also order porta potties. If you got an event, call Dirty Works, and they'll get you the best deals on porta potties.
Where they out of?
They are out of the Williamson area, I'm pretty sure.
I think that's who we ordered some from them up Mingo when our plumbing was messed up, actually.
Did you?
Yeah, we sure did. That's why I asked.
Right here, they said your number 2 business is our number 1.
I love that. That's the truth, too.
Yeah. But that's going to take us to our Employee of the Month. We got to give a big shout out to Billy Davis.
Absolutely.
He has took this company to a different level. Him with our whole team.
Absolutely.
But what Billy has went above and beyond this month. And
so they're from Inez.
Yeah, they're from Inez. So, but Billy has went above and beyond, and it was a no-brainer. Employee of the Month. I mean, listen, he's gonna make a run at it every month, and he makes everybody else better. JJ has become a lot better because he's having to chase Billy, and that's what employees do. They make people around them better, and that's what Billy Davis does. So, congratulations, Employee of the Month, Billy Davis.
Hey, congratulations, Billy, on behalf of one of the owners of D&D Sports. I actually told his brother-in-law today, I said, listen, your brother-in-law got a slick little mouthpiece. I said he's one of the best, man, but we do appreciate you here, man, and, we couldn't do this without you, and I thank you very much.
No, absolutely not. Guys, that's going to take them. Pigskin Pick'em here. Producer KJ's not with us, so we're going to have Phelps Hornet, Lady Hornet head coach, and our dear friend Justin McCoy coming up picking the high school games with us.
That'll work.
Yeah. Come on up, Justin. Remember, your picks go to KJ.
I got you.
So, all right.
Hold on.
Go ahead and give me that 100. You're going to be paying me at the end of the year. JJ, what we got?
So the first game is going to be East Jessamine. They are 2-1, and they're going to be taking on Ashland, who is 1-2.
Give me Ashland.
East Jessamine versus Ashland. So who you got, Ashland?
Ashland.
So you got Ashland bouncing back from the loss to Lawrence County.
Yeah.
Actually, guys, we're doing this a little prematurely here. Let's go over the week 2 scores first, and then
that is right. Yeah.
So, guys, listen, we got tracked quickly, JJ.
My bad.
Yeah, go over the.
We just go ahead and run down.
That was my fault. Yeah. So, JJ, week 2 scores. What we got?
All right. So we got up first is going to be Phelps against Castlewood, Virginia. And Phelps won that.
Who called that?
David Jones did.
Hey, congratulations, Zach Francis, man, and your staff, dude. That was huge, and I'm just so proud of you, man. Keep up the great work.
I'm just telling you, Coach McCoy called me before the game, and he said Castlewood win. So.
I know he did. Because he told me, he said, "Hey, you got to pick Phelps this game." I said, "All right." I was texting.
Hey, Phelps going on a 3-game win streak.
Harlan?
Absolutely.
There you go. They got Harlan, right?
Yep.
Marty Casey's already preparing for them.
That's right. Marty's got them ready.
Yeah. So JJ, what we got next?
Up next, we got Lawrence County as they took down Ashland with a final score of 24-21.
Oh. That's what I'm talking about, Lawrence County.
Yeah, listen, they start the week off. Well, first, let's watch these highlights. Ashland lost by last-second field goal at Lawrence County, and listen, nobody but David Jones and the Dog fans said they was going to win that game. Huge upset. It started the week. You know, we had 8 teams in the top 10 that was playing each other.
Yep.
You know, I mean, you had 1 through 8, and they was all. You had Prestonsburg Hazard, Belfry Johnson Central, Lawrence County Ashland, and Pikeville Racing.
Yeah.
And so you knew the top 10 was going to change heavily this week.
Big
but
time.
it started with Lawrence County, and guess what? All the underdogs won out.
That's
so
crazy.
that was a rare week. Yeah. So
Pikeville had a 35 point unanswered point.
Yes. But when you sit there and look, though, huge win for Lawrence County and the coaching staff there, man. Luke Featheroff, Caden Johnson, Carlo Chico. I mean, these dudes are for real there. And I told you there 2 weeks ago, Lawrence County is a serious threat, guys, in 3A. Serious threat.
And hands down, and it shows you why that game. And I knew that they was going to have to win a signature game. That's what you said, remember? Yeah. They had to win that signature game for me to be able to, and I just knew they just had something about them, you know. Then I was like, man, I think they're gonna get it, and I'm gonna tell you, Johnson and crew, they went after it.
They're the real
What's
deal.
his name? Featheroff.
Yeah.
I mean, that young man is just a different beast.
He is. He is a gunslinger.
He is.
Yep. JJ, what we got?
Up next, we have Sissonville and Tulsa, and Sissonville took down Tulsa with a final score of 20-19.
Now, word come out. I don't know. I'm still trying to see. But Coach Thompson, if you're watching, the word come out that he may have resigned. But this situation, Tulsa, Sissonville hadn't won in 2 years.
Yeah.
And they was 0-21. And then they come into this and got that big win over Tulsa, getting back on the winning track. Their last win was against Westside, 3 years ago. And then they come back and they win this one. Huge win for Sissonville. But, you hate it for the Rebels because the Rebels are very well coached, and that they're right there, knocking on the door. It's just they got to get things together.
Yeah.
So.
Up next, we have Martin County versus Betsy Lane with the final score of 48-18. Martin County takes the win.
Martin County rolls Betsy Lane. That one there shocked me a little.
Yeah, I mean,
I knew Martin County would probably win, but not that fast.
I think the margin of the win was what I knew they was gonna win, but the margin of it was different. It was large.
That was a surprise.
Yes.
Yeah, David Maynard, Grayson Lafferty, and them. They're, them two dudes are going to be a problem for anybody.
Every bit of it.
And up next, we have East Carter as they took down Bowie County with a final score of 34-20.
Another surprising game. East Carter goes to Boyd County and gets the dub.
We lost that one.
Yeah,
I did.
Yeah, I said, don't pick against Coach Champ.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, I lost that one because Boyd County, you know, just did what they did last week, you know.
Oh, yeah. Boyd County, listen, and I think they've made the move. I was looking at the stats. I think they've made the move and put Jace Manning back at quarterback, the Fairview transfer.
Okay, so
and that's smart. It's a smart decision, but it just didn't pay off this week, but it will pay off.
Up next, we have Fairview as they took down. Is that Berea?
Yeah.
With the final score of 38-0.
It's good to hear for Fairview.
Absolutely, yeah. You know, I got one of my guys I used to coach at University of Pikeville, Larry West. He's the DB coach there now.
Is he?
Yeah, so very excited to see that and very excited for him to start his getting to coaching and all that good stuff. So I'm very excited for him.
Up next, we have Harlan County as they took down East Ridge with a final score of 48-18.
That game right there, a little surprising, but I hated the story coming out of it. Quarterback Kanan Ramey broke his leg, and he is out for the season. And hopefully, he's a basketball player, so hopefully he can come back beforehand. But you hate to hear that for a kid like that.
That's terrible. I hate to hear that.
Yeah, Sky was the limit.
He was a stud, too.
Letcher Central with the final score of 55-13, they take down Shelby Valley.
Yeah, Shelby Valley
is struggling.
Yeah, struggling bad, and you know, Letcher Central has maybe Shelby Valley's two best weapons, the Sturgill boys, transferred over there.
About that,
So, and again, the other thing Letcher Central got is Junior Matthews and Gunnar Holbrook.
I was about to say that too.
Yeah, that duo.
And the pizza rolls.
Yeah, double quick pizza roll. Yeah, if you go to Letcher,
I think that's gonna be my. We get over. That's gonna be my my bye week game. I need to do.
A Letcher.
Yeah, because
it normally is.
I go get them pizza rolls.
There you go. Last night we was at KCU and we had Maddie Mead there, and I asked her. I said, "How much do you miss the pizza rolls?" She said, "Not only do I miss them," she said, "I can tell you the closest double quick," and she said, "That's West Carter." She said, she said right there where West Carter's at. She said it's the closest double quick. She said, "I go there all the time." Yeah.
Up next, we have Knott Central as they take down Lindcamp with a final score of 36-30.
Big shout out to Knott, man. Knott is doing it up this year.
They do this every now and then. They'll have a couple of years where their offense is blistering.
Yeah.
You know, and right now it's one of them years.
Yep.
Up next, we have Mason County as they take down Fleming County with the final score of 36-20.
Now that Mason County, Fleming County. Did you pick?
I picked Fleming because I was going to pick Mason. I just haven't seen them yet.
Up next, we have Nicholas County, Kentucky, as they take down Lewis County with the final score of
We all picked Nicholas County.
Yeah, all took Nicholas County in that one.
Up next, we got Patesville as they took down Eminency or
Eminence.
Yeah, we picked that one too.
Listen, Anderson Lawfer, you know, I mean, he's normally going to be the best athlete when he's on the field.
Yeah.
You know, they've moved him back to receiver, and you know, they got things rolling there at Paintsville. Paintsville, they're undefeated right now.
Oh yeah.
Up next, we have Pike Central as they took down Floyd Central with the final score of 44-28.
Surprise of the week.
It was surprising though.
Well, we all missed it.
Yeah, we did.
But that game right there, listen, it's just letting folks know you better not overlook Jonah Hicks.
Oh yeah.
You know, Jonah Hicks is a problem at Pike Central, and that win right there was huge for the program. Pike Central, you know, they earned enough respect that game where may pick them later on in the season. You know, a game like this. You know, I mean, Pike Central that was a huge win for Coach Frizzle.
They gotta win another one before I.
Yeah,
That's just like the Lawrence County. You know what I'm saying? You know, if they would have beat Martin County in that Pike County Bowl, I've been on them.
Yeah,
because that's the stature. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think you got three teams on that level right there. They're like outside the power teams, but you got like Floyd Central, Pike Central, McGoffin, and you know, it's them three that are fighting who's the top there. You know, and then the top one of them is going to knock on the door of the other big teams. But what else we got?
Up next, we have Pikeville as they took down Raceland with the final score of 35-27.
That was crazy.
Wild game.
That game.
I looked at the score. I think they had a rain delay. It was 27-0.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We was watching it at halftime because we was on a delay. And stuff, and and I was going over my picks and stuff. I said, I got this one wrong. They was like, what do you mean? I said, I got this one wrong. I said, Pike about to come back. 35 unanswered points.
That is insane. Coach Sully, that defense, 35 unanswered points. And Coach Mack, I told you, Pikeville right now, guys, maybe the most dangerous passing team in the Coalfields. Them receivers they got, you got Harrison Fields, Mikey Hager. I mean, you got receivers all across the board. And I'm telling you, J.J. Reynolds, guys, he come into the season a pretty much unknown. And now, you know, you got to talk with J.J. Reynolds when you talk top pocket passers in the mountains.
Yeah, big time, you know. And big shout out to Quentin Warren. You know, I know he's back from his knee and stuff, but I'm glad to see the young man back. And, you know, he's going to make some big noise from here on out. He's a junior right now. I'm going to be a senior next year, but I'm just excited to see him back and in action.
This gave me a lot to think about because now, you know, I thought Raceland might have been, you could have made a case where I would have said, if somebody told me Raceland was the best team in our coverage area, I'd have been like, you know, I ain't going to argue with you. You know, man, Pikeville, you know, I mean, that right there, whatever was said during that rain delay, great job by the coaching staff,
absolutely.
too.
Up next, we have Portsmouth, Ohio, as they took down Greenup County with a final score of 24-9.
Another surprise.
I picked Portsmouth.
Yep, you did. Yeah, David took Pittsburgh, me and KJ took Greenup.
Up next, we have Powell County as they took down Leslie County with the final score of 37-33.
I think I got Powell County on that one too.
We all took Powell on that one. And listen, both these programs has high octane offenses, and you know both of these programs will have they will upset teams that they shouldn't beat later in the year. They're that good.
Guaranteed.
Up next, we have Russell as they took down West Carter with a final score of 35-0.
Didn't I pick Russell on this? Yeah.
Yep. Russell is my surprise team of the year right now.
Oh yeah, same here.
Yeah, they're shocking me how good they are. They're not just. I mean, these teams are dominating the competition.
They
right
are.
now.
It's not like no fluke wins or anything like that.
It's getting back to your day where Russell's a power.
Oh yeah. Trust me, I remember that.
Yeah.
Up next, we have Logan versus Riverview with a final score of 46-0. The Logan Wildcats take down Riverview.
Yeah, no surprise there. No. We all picked Logan on that one. You got Lucas Lambert, you're going to have a score like that.
Absolutely, I knew that was going to be like that. You know, Logan is a developed team in 2A.
Adam Bathan, really nice QB there.
Yeah. They got all around talent now.
Yeah.
You know,
Coach Booth is doing a fabulous job with Wildcats.
Big fan of Coach Booth.
Yeah.
Up next, we have Coach Jones as Amigo Central Miners, and they took down Westside with a final score of 32 as well.
There we go. Me and KJ lost that one. Listen, I thought for sure Westside was going to come in there. You guys, what you guys got going right now? I think your defense is playing really well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, your offensive line is your surprise. You know, and offensively, you know, you're able to put up the points because you're able to score in a multitude of ways.
Oh, yeah.
Right now. This is a dangerous team. I think coming in, everybody thought, like, you know, maybe Central could do something, you know, special this year, but I don't think anybody thought that, except for you guys on the mountains, thought that you would be doing and winning like y'all are right now. You're undefeated going in 2-0 teams this week against Wayne, so you know, that's hats off to you, man. Y'all are doing a fabulous job on the mountain.
Yeah, man. We've had a lot of question marks, but you know, we knew what we done in the off season that was going to carry over, man. And big shout out to my staff, my coordinators, defense and offensive coordinators. You know, just for going to work, man. Like, you know, they go to work, they get our kids prepared each and every Friday and Thursday and whatnot, but they go to work, man, and just shout out to our guys that's just believing in what we're trying to do and, you know, getting the job done.
Listen, Keziah Joplin, you got Jace Coleman,
you got
Trendez Bryant, Maddox Sarton, and the kid that gets overlooked is Jacob Maynard. Listen, that kid can play both sides of the ball equally well.
And not only that, you know, I got to give a big shout out to Noah Newsom. He does a lot of our dirty work playing that H-back for us, you know, going in making big blocks that goes unseen, but we see him, you know, but he does a great job. And big shout out to, you know, our linebacker that we turned center and Peyton Parker. A lot of people don't know that, you know, we made that switch. It was a hard switch to make, but, you know, it made a complete difference. And, you know, I couldn't be more proud of him, and he's so unselfish too.
And we actually have some highlights of that game.
Let's take a look at it.
Then Newsom in motion. Here comes Burt. Little flea flicker. Not flea flicker, but a little flip play. Burt round in.
Did he get in?
Here's the snap. Waldron going to fake it. Sanders, he's going to keep her on the left side. He's got some room. Finds the block.
Touchdown, Renegades.
It does. Look here. Here's Knuckles under center.
It is.
And
touchdown. Miners.
Good formation. And
that's easily touchdown. Miners.
Here's a snap. Knuckles looking to throw it, and he's going to air it out deep, and there's Trent back by himself. And Bryant's going to the house. Nobody around him. Touchdown Miners.
Touchdown Miners. Hey, talk about some.
There's Knuckles. He's going to hand it.
And there you go. You got to see the Miners in action. And if you want to see them go out Wayne this weekend, high octane offense because Elijah Joplin putting up big numbers. Terendez Bryant again. He's right there with Trey Ward, two of the fastest players in the Coalfields.
Listen, I can't wait to see them race. As you know, we have a track team at Mingo Central now. I'm gonna be coaching the track team now.
So we're going to see both.
So we're going to get to see that. That's going to be a great thing to see.
Yeah, I can't wait to see the Massey ratings odds on that one. What we got, JJ?
Up next, we have the Man Hillbillies as they took down Mountain View with the final score of 42-0.
Big time.
Big win.
Up next, we have the Chapmanville Tigers as they took down Nicholas County with the final score of 24-12.
Getting revenge. We talked about it. Coach Zach Belcher and him has the Tigers rolling, JJ, and we got some highlights there.
He comes into the middle of the field as Dalton rolls out. He's under duress, trying to get to the corner. Turns the corner. He'll get upfield. Has the first down and more. Across midfield and pushed out of bounds. So Tigers operating with no timeouts here. In the final 40 seconds, throw near side. This time Ward comes up with it. Outruns a man to the corner. Outruns a man to the boundary. Did he outrun a man to the end zone? Yes! Touchdown, Chapmanville!
What a play by the Tigers. How do you let Trey Ward...
Quarter, as we approach 10 minutes to go in it. As everyone bunched up in the middle.
And JJ, what else we got?
Up next, we have Spring Valley as they took down Parkersburg with a final score of 30-20.
Yeah, I was the only one picked that when y'all picked Spring Valley.
No, we picked Parkersburg, didn't we?
No, I picked Spring Valley.
Or you want to give me that? I mean.
Up next, we have Petersburg as they took down Wyoming East with a final score of 66-6.
Petersburg's the new single A team that came into 2A.
Petersburg
they the one that Tug Valley defeated last year to go to the semifinals.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was wondering that because I haven't heard much about Petersburg, and I had to sit there and think, like, okay, where are they from?
Yeah, they would have been a force if they were still in that single A.
There you go. The problem in 2A now.
They sure are.
Up next, we have Wayne as they took down Scott with the final score of 16-9.
Yeah, no surprise there.
No surprise,
yeah.
And then up next, we have the Sun Valley Panthers as they took down Sherman with the final score of 51-16.
No surprise there with a guy like Bryson Eli.
Yeah, Bryson Eli, Preston May. That's another high-octane offense.
Yes, it is.
Up next, we have Rowan County as they took down Bath County with the final score of 13-6.
Rowan County 13-6 over Bath County.
We all picked that one, didn't we?
Yeah. Coach Brewer right now, he got to get things going. Coach Brewer is a good coach. It's just, give them a little time to get their feet under them. In Bath County, they'll have a couple of solid wins this year.
Yeah.
And up next, we have Johnson Central as they took down the Belfry Pirates with the final score.
I lost that one.
We all did, and of course we're all picking with our hearts, but that game right there, it shocked me the way they won. I did not expect them to go into Pond Creek and dominate like they did.
Right, and I want to give get well soon to
J.J. Austin.
Yeah, most definitely J.J. Austin. I know he tore his ACL, but Mattis Bryant, he's been in the hospital.
Oh, yeah.
And I know, that young man been working hardcore, and just to get well soon, and I hope he get better. And I seen him up walking a little bit today and stuff. If people just follow his dad and his mother's page, they see all the updates on him. But get well soon, my man.
Yeah, listen, guys. If you've not watched Maddox Bryant's dad's clips of him in hospital surgery, they are funny.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He is a dog.
Yes, he is, man.
But big win for Johnson Central there, and you got to think that probably puts them number one.
You got to.
10.
Yeah.
Up next, we have Breathitt County as they took down Estill County.
Estill.
Yeah, the Engineers, big win.
Yeah, big.
Final score 50-12.
Wow. Yeah.
And up next, we have Perry Central as they took down McCoy County with the final score 39-8.
Yeah, Caden Gibson had a really good game, scored in a multitude of ways. Great job by Caden Gibson in that game. Perry Central getting that respect back. Bell County throbbed them, but now they're like, okay, we're going to take care of business. Yeah.
Up next, we have Morgan County as they took down Harlan with the final score of 30-0.
No surprise there.
I think we picked Harlan.
Yeah.
Or we picked Morgan. Yeah, I'm sorry.
And lastly, we have the Prestonsburg as they took down Hazard with the final score of 23-9.
I personally want to apologize to Coach Hager, but I needed them to win that game to never, ever, ever go against them cats again. And Coach Hager, I promise you, I will never go against your squad again.
Well, and this year, I looked at their schedule. They're probably going to be favorites from here on out.
Well, I don't care if they're not. I will never go against his squad again.
Listen, he coached them up, man, and him, Shawn Hager, duo with that entire coaching staff had them boys ready.
Yep.
They come in there, and the way that they won was the most impressive part.
Yes.
Let's take a look at this. Lined up in the gun, he's got two receivers on each side. Or he's got three receivers at the top of the screen, puts a man in motion. Shoptall drops back. He releases and intercepted. No! Could not. Shoptall drops back, looks downfield, releases, and he's got a man. But look who it was, number 12, Clay Runyon coming in with the pop.
Clay Runyon, he had that timed perfectly, Darryl.
I'm telling you right now, Clay Runyon with maybe the biggest play of the game so far there.
It is the biggest.
Middle every time. I agree with you. I think you should try to hit the edges.
I do too.
That may be what they're softening them up for the second half. Nice job, Shoptall. What a pop by Clay Runyon. This dude is a punisher out there, folks.
Dude, they've had two times they've had the ball like that, and he's broke the play up with it hitting the guy. That's awesome.
Clay Runyon is bailing this Black Cat defense out right now with some crucial, some violent hits out there.
Yes.
I would not want to be a receiver going across the middle of him with him back there.
No, I wouldn't either.
And you've seen there, Hurricane Caden Patton, guys, this kid is the real deal. As you sat there and seen, this kid was a problem. Hazard could not figure him out all game. He was bouncing off Bulldogs. They could not tackle him. And, that high-octane offense with that defense, that secondary, maybe the best secondary in the Coalfields. Prestonsburg's speed is a problem for anybody.
Yeah, you've seen them all summer long and stuff, the work they've been putting in. So it's, like I said, I needed them to win, get a caliber win like this. And it wasn't to make me, believe, because I believe.
Yeah.
It's just, you got to get those caliber wins. You know what I'm saying? And boom, they got me.
Yeah, Shoptall is a next-level QB.
Absolutely.
And their offensive line was incredible. How Prestonsburg won that game, I don't know. Because Hazard, they played well in every aspect. It's just, honestly, how they won is they couldn't stop Prestonsburg's offense.
Yeah, and Prestonsburg, I think they're back to that, hard-nosed.
Yeah, Prestonsburg's back, baby.
Yeah, that grit, so yeah.
Brandon Kidd's the principal, and all of a sudden things have changed, there in the Berg. So, great win there. Guys, we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back with Pigskin Pick'em here on the D&D Sports Network.
Made in America. What does that mean? It means jobs. It means craftsmanship. And when it comes to Vaughan Bassett furniture, it means value. And Kemper recognizes that. That's why they've dedicated an entire gallery to Vaughan Bassett. Made in America. See the quality. And now, see the price. Come see your favorite Kemper store in Hazard, London, or Somerset.
Come see us at Trailhead Bar and Grill in Macon, West Virginia, where the locals come to hang out and the trail riders come to visit.
Follow us on Facebook page for our daily specials. We're open 7 days a week here at Trailhead Bar and Grill.
You can give them a call at 681-308-6088. Make sure you follow them on their Facebook page to keep up with all their daily specials and for business and operation hours. Trailhead Bar and Grill, located downtown Mate 1, West Virginia.
And we are back here, guys. Trailhead Bar and Grill here in Mate 1, West Virginia. Guys, #1 restaurant here in Mate 1. Yeah, come over here. You're guaranteed a good time. Packed house here for Crunch Time, Episode 2, Season 5, David. Great night tonight.
Absolutely, the big thing about tonight was, having, Bad News Brett coming on, and then not only that, having the owners on here, we're an original. You know what I'm saying? Like we keep it all original. We're not one of these Fortunate 500 companies, whatever. We keep it original and letting people see what keeps D&D running. And that was like one of the biggest things I was proud of doing. Absolutely, to showcase them and seeing like who's behind D&D, and that's who truly behind D&D and our fans.
Absolutely, 100%. Dylan Story says Johnson Central has clean things clicking. Said ever since the Ferguson twins transferred from Pikeville to JC. JC's on a different level.
They are.
Yeah, they're completely. The JJ, that brings Pigskin Pick'em. What we got?
So we've already went over, I believe, 2 of the games. We went over East Jessamine versus Ashland, Prestonsburg versus Eastman, Bath County versus Estill County.
Give me Estill.
Yeah.
What you got?
Who now?
Estill.
Estill versus Bath County.
Go Bath.
Estill.
I thought you was going back.
Up next, we got Shelby Valley versus Floyd Central.
Shelby Valley, Floyd Central.
It's tough, man.
I'm going to go Floyd Central. Shelby Valley's, they're down right now.
I'm gonna go Shelby Valley.
I'm going Floyd Central.
I'm gonna go Floyd Central. Put Floyd Central down.
I think Coach Hoskins and them. I just think Shelby Valley's down
right there. Give me Floyd. Yeah, I've been doing that all day.
Brady Johnson.
Oh, I forgot about
man, stepping away.
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
They're struggling.
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, offense and defense.
Up next, we got East Carter versus Randolph County.
East Carter.
Yeah, East Carter right now, they got things rolling. I'm going to go with East Carter.
Give me East Carter.
You didn't say Green? Oh, I was going to say Green.
Up next, we got Breathitt County as they're going to be taking on Hazard.
Breathitt County, Hazard, big game.
Give me Hazard. I think they need a bounce back.
Give me Breathitt County.
Hazard bounces back and they win. I think Hazard wins this one pretty handily. I just think Choctaw and them, listen, you could tell things wasn't going right for them, and the coaching staff, they was frustrated. Prestonsburg just had a great game plan. This Hazard team is still, they're a problem in Class A, folks. Don't bail shit. Hazard Bulldogs win this one.
Up next, we have Pikeville versus Johnson Central.
Who?
Pikeville JC.
Give me JC on JC winning going away.
Give me Johnson Central, man. You beat a team like Belfry like that. I mean, I can't. You give me Johnson Central.
This is a tough one. I just wonder, does that offense, that passing offense, does JC have what it takes to stop them? But listen, right now I can't pick against JC coming off a win like that. I'm taking JC too.
Up next, we got Betsy Lane versus Knott Central.
Knott?
Yeah.
Give me Betsy Lane.
Yeah, give me Betsy Lane on that one.
Where's it at?
It says Betsy Lane's on the road.
On the road.
So it's at Knott.
Yeah. I'm gonna take Knott Central. I'm gonna take the Pats in this one at home.
Up next, we got Middlesboro versus Leslie County.
Give me Millsboro.
Yeah, Middlesboro, they're from all things everybody's saying they're back. I've not got to watch them.
I watched them.
I've not seen them either.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Middlesboro.
Yeah, give me Middlesboro.
Up next we got Garrett County versus Lewis County.
Who?
Garrett or Garrett?
Garrard County. Yeah, Garrard
Versus
County
who?
versus Lewis.
Versus
Give me
Lewis County.
Garrard County.
Yeah, Garrard.
Up next we got West Carter and McCoy County.
Oh man.
Give me West Carter.
I'm gonna go at McGoffin.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Hornets. I'm gonna say this is the Rossett and them. This is their upset this year.
Give me West Carter.
There you go. 6.5 point favorite, West Carter.
Yeah.
Up next we got Knox Central and Martin County.
Give me Martin County.
Give me.
Go ahead, David. Pick with your head, not your heart.
Give me. Oh man. Give me Knox.
And he's taking Knox. I'm gonna take the Cards at the Rock.
It's at the Rock.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
no.
If
it's at the Rock, give me Shawn Park or Martin County.
Martin County's a 13.5 point favorite.
Give me Martin County. Yeah. I thought it was on the road. I know how it is in Knox because I played them over in Knox, and it's pretty hard.
Real quick before we go any further, you know what the spread is for the Pikeville JC game?
13.
23.5.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't see that.
I don't see that.
Up next we got Boyd County and Mason County.
Boyd at Mason.
Yeah.
Give me Boyd. They get back on track this week.
Yeah, I think so too. I think Boyd's got a really good team.
Yeah.
I think East Carter. They're one of them perennial. They're right below the perennial power.
You don't need to know that spread. You can pick it for KJ.
Okay, give me Mason.
Yeah.
Mason, all right.
That's a good one.
Up next we got Fairview
11.5 points.
Up next we got Fairview at Morgan County.
Ooh, that should be.
This is pretty much a pick 'em.
Yeah. Hey.
3.5 is the spread.
Give me Fairview.
Fairview?
Give me Fairview.
Give me Morgan.
Where does it say it's at?
Fairview's on the road.
Give me Morgan. Give me Morgan too. Yeah, give me Morgan.
All right. Up next we got Letcher Central at Perry Central.
Big game.
Letcher at Perry.
Yeah.
This is going to be a game.
Yeah.
Oh man, I can't go against Junior.
Okay, what's the spread?
22.5 Perry Central.
What?
No way.
Perry Central's a 22.5.
I can't go against Junior Matthews and Gunner.
Yeah.
I'm going up Letcher.
You're going to let Perry's got to earn my respect back after the way that Bell County come in there and dismantled them. They've got to earn my respect back. Letcher Central has my respect right now.
Yeah.
This team's a very good team with Gunnar Holbrook at quarterback. Letcher Central goes in there and they put some points up. Can Perry Central match them? That's going to be the thing.
That's the thing.
Because there's going to be some points.
Oh
put
yeah,
up.
every bit.
You got.
I'm going with Letcher.
And give me, I don't think it's going to be 23 point spread, but give me Perry.
There you go.
Well, up next we have Harlan at Phelps.
Harlan
I'm going to
Phelps.
go ahead and pick that one. I think it's going to be Phelps and a runaway.
Give me
On
Phelps.
homecoming night.
Yes.
Also.
Give me Phelps and give me Phelps big.
Yes, sir.
Harlan beats the Hornets.
Oh,
Harlan beats the Hornets. Write it down.
No.
But Callie McCoy wins homecoming queen.
Yes, sir. I hope so.
There you go.
Up next we got Mercer County at Raceland.
Mercer County?
Yeah, Mercer County.
Give me Racing. They got to bounce back.
Yeah, give me Racing. They're definitely going to bounce back.
Racing the 34.
And they're upset what happened last week.
Give me Mercer. I meant not Mercer,
Racing.
but Racing. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
No, Racing. Give me Racing.
Yeah, they're going to
I said
back
Racing.
strong.
Yeah.
Up next we got Powell County at Rockcastle County.
Give me Rockcastle.
Give me Rockcastle.
Yeah, I'm taking Rockcastle, man. Rockcastle, they still got some players left from that team a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
They're a 34.5 point favorite over the Pirates, so I'm taking Rockcastle.
Yeah. Up next we got Fleming County at Rowan County.
Fleming at Rowland.
Fleming at Rowland.
Yeah.
Man. What's the spread?
Fleming's a 6.5.
Fleming's on the road, if that helps you.
They're a 6.5-point favorite on the road.
On the road. And go ahead and give me Fleming with the.
Go ahead.
This game's always a good game. Always. But I'm gonna take. Well, Rowan County, if I'm not mistaken, they beat somebody good in week 1. No, they beat McGoffin in week 1.
Yeah. And it's at their home, so.
Yeah.
Let me go Rowan County. I'm gonna go Rowan.
I'm gonna take Rowan. Who you got?
I'm gonna stick with
Rowan.
No, not Rowan. No.
You going Fleming?
I'm going Fleming.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, up next we have Paintsville at Russell, and both teams are undefeated.
Give me Russell.
Give me Russell. I think they're rolling.
Listen, Paintsville gets a reality check in this one, and they get brought down a little bit. Paintsville's a good team.
Yes.
They're one of them, teams on the rise.
Yeah.
But this Russell team is a problem right now,
Yes, they
folks.
are.
This Russell team's so good. You could see them upsetting some of the big dogs, Ashland, Raceland, Boyd County. Some of them big dogs in that area, Russell will upset this year. Give me the Red Devils.
What you said, the Rednecks?
Red Devils.
Red Devils. Oh, I was gonna say. I was like
25.5-point spread.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Up next we have Belfry against Southwestern.
Ooh.
Give me Belfry big.
Yeah,
Give me Belfry big.
Middle school action. Northern Pulaski, Southwestern backed out of the game with Belfry into Noah Crossbow this weekend. Northern Pulaski come up there and they beat Belfry pretty handily.
Yeah, that's middle school, but give me Belfry big. Okay.
You said Southwest. They backed
Southwestern.
out on them in middle school.
Yeah.
That's middle school,
They're gonna
dog.
play them in high school.
Yep.
Give me Belfry. Belfry's gonna pay them for not back out.
There you go. Chew tobacco.
That's right.
Spit. If you ain't for the Pirates, you ain't worth you know what. I'm taking Belfry. The Pirate Pride.
So now we're headed to the West Virginia side.
Okay.
And the first game up is going to be Spring Valley at Huntington, and both teams are
Give me
1-1.
Huntington.
Spring Valley, Huntington.
Huntington.
Both teams are 1-1, and Huntington has
You got the spread on that?
Yeah.
It don't matter. Huntington just beat Martinsburg. Huntington all day. Huntington's unreal.
Give me Huntington.
I'm taking the Highlanders. 24.5-point favorite.
Every bit of that.
And up next, this could be a decent game. West Side versus Man.
This is
That's gonna be a good game. This
3.5-point spread.
Yes.
I haven't played Man. We played West Side. I haven't even watched film.
I'm gonna
on
latch
Man.
on to your ponytail on this.
You
one.
know,
You know what West Side is and what they ain't.
Where's the game at?
West Side.
It's the West Side.
I'm going to pick West Side because I've seen them play you all. I've not seen Man, so I don't know nothing about Man, so I'm going to take West Side.
I know there's a couple kids that got hurt that West Side game though too, so I'm gonna go Man.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Hillbillies in this one.
Yeah.
Get John Thomas.
Yeah.
Listen, we're rolling with the Billies.
Yes, sir.
Up next, we have Wyoming East at Meadowbridge.
Meadowbridge.
Yeah, Meadowbridge. 27.5-point spread.
Yeah,
Up next, we have Scott at Sissonville.
Scott.
Yep. You taking Scott?
Yes, sir.
All right. Scott, it says they're a 35.5-point
I don't think they're that much, but Scott will get this. Scott is much improved. I watched film with them and Wayne. They're much improved.
I got Scott.
Well, did they score against Wayne?
Yeah.
They did. Well, I'm going to go with Coach Dolan's crew, but this is Sissonville team. I like what they got going now.
Don't get me wrong. They got a nice little thing going. He's doing a great job.
Yeah.
But I'm going with Scott.
Yeah, we all go with Scott.
Up next, we have Mount View at Tulsa, and both teams are 0-2.
Tulsa.
Tulsa's a 34.5-point favorite in this one, and I'm telling you right now, this Tulsa team, I don't know yet. Still getting word that there may be a coaching change, but I don't care who they got back there. The Rebels are beating Mount View. Yeah.
Up next, we have a game that could be one of our biggest few games of the week. Logan at Tug Valley.
That's going to be a
7.5-point spread here.
Now, y'all remember what I said, right? It's Mingo County versus everybody. I'm going Tug Valley.
I can tell you what KJ said in this one.
Okay, go ahead, Logan.
He said Logan.
Yeah, I was going to say Logan, too.
Say Logan?
Yep.
Not happening. Listen, Preston May, Bryson Eli is a problem. The problem there.
Yeah. We didn't pick the first 2 games. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we picked them. It was we picked Harlan, or we
didn't pick Eastridge.
We picked Ashland and we didn't pick Prestonsburg Eastridge.
No, we didn't pick that.
Prestonsburg.
Yeah, Prestonsburg.
Yeah, Prestonsburg for sure. And listen, prayers going out to Kane and Ramey.
Yes, every bit of it.
Yeah, and we got one more, JJ.
We've got one more game. This is Coach Jones and the Mingo Central Miners will be taking on Wayne.
Yeah.
I know what he would want me to do. He would truly want me to pick Wayne because I'm the same way if I'm coaching. But I hope I don't jinx him. But I'm taking Mingo Central.
Miners ain't going to out Wayne and getting a dub. There's only one team coming back 3-0, and that's going to be the Pioneers. I'm telling you right now, Mingo Central, this is a program that's got a ton of respect right now. The Wayne Pioneers, perennial power. Wayne Pioneers get the win out Wayne this Friday night. Mingo Central gets their reality check.
I'll say it.
Yeah. As you sit here, that wraps up Pick'em here. That'll bring up our Mountain Top 10, the most respected Mountain Top 10 in the Coalfields. JJ, let us know what we got.
All right, here we go. Let's get, you said the Mountain Top 10?
Yep.
Let's see. So what we have so far, number 1 is going to be Johnson Central. They're 3-0 with 199 points. Number 2 is the Belfry Pirates. They are 2-1 with 182 points. Number 3 is Pikeville. They are 2-1 with 158 points. Number 4 is Lawrence County. They are 3-0 with 126 points. Number 5 is Raceland. They are 2-1 with 101 points. Number 6 is Prestonsburg. They are 3-0 with 93 points. Number 7 is Ashland. They are 1-2 with 76 points. Number 8 is East Carter. They are 2-1 with 58 points. Number 9 is Chapmanville. They are 2-0 with 57 points. And to wrap it up, it's number 10, Hazard. They are 2-1 with 29 points.
Others receiving votes was, let me see here, Letcher Central with 7, Russell with 7, Mingo Central with 5, and Logan and Tug Valley both get a vote apiece. So when you're sitting here, this is a tough one. Chapmanville don't move up; they stay solid. But everywhere else there was movement because the top 8 played each other.
Right.
Prestonsburg jumps in that front 8, and Hazard drops out. So Hazard drops out at the hands of Prestonsburg. Coach Jones, you always tell us where we went wrong.
All day Mingo.
Mingo?
Absolutely. We beat Tug Valley, who's dominant.
Yeah.
And we beat
Class A power.
Absolutely. And we beat Westside, who was dominant too, who beat us last year, but they showed good standing and stuff. But at the end of the day, I like proving everybody wrong here at my company. So it is what it is.
On Lawrence County too. I would put Lawrence County at 3 and Pikeville.
I agree with you there too.
Because to me, racing was better, man. Pikeville just had
there's something going on
at the end.
I think, when you're sitting here, Ashland, they played these teams tough, but they're not beating the teams that they should. They're the ones. I know this Hazard team. I know they're a good team. I watched them. It's just Prestonsburg. They come out with something to prove that day. But Prestonsburg moving up to 6. I like the Pikeville right now. I think again, Lawrence County, they gotta continue to win. Pikeville's a perennial power. This weekend, I tell you a lot. But I'm with you. I think if there's any change there, I think Mingo Central should be that 11th team at least knocking on that door. And next week, if they win at Wayne, they'll be in it. But I put Mingo Central ahead of Letcher, and Russell's getting slept on though.
Yeah, they getting slept on, but you got to imagine the teams that we've played and imagine the teams that they played. Face them up against those teams.
Right.
But at the end of the day,
and at the end of the day, Dave said last week,
at the end of the day,
we're
we're in the top 10 if we win. But We always get hated on, but we like that though.
Yeah.
We're the team of bandwagon. People like to get on our bandwagon.
That's it. I feel you.
So D&D Sports is not biased.
Yeah. Right. Not at all.
I'm one of the owners here, and we're still getting slept on. They actually put us back. We was actually 11th.
Yeah. But you received more votes than you did last week.
No, we had 7 last week.
Did you?
Yep.
Oh,
Trust me, I keep tabs.
Yeah, there you go. He saves his receipts, folks. If you guys are wondering how we do this, 20 coaches and media members, and we take that's a combined thing. I got the breakdown too, of who voted what. But guys, that right there, I mean, I'm with you. I think if there's any, I think Mingo Central is that team right there. And Russell, that's the true thing, I mean, they're beating these teams, but their strength of schedule may not be what everybody else's is. That Tug Valley win that's a huge win.
Listen, Tug Valley's a huge win. Heck yeah, Tug Valley is they're really good.
If Tug Valley beats Logan this week and Mingo Central takes care of business at Wayne, there's no way that you can keep the Miners out next week.
We won't be in the top 10.
No way. No way.
We won't be in the top 10 if that's the case.
No way. If Tug Valley beats Logan.
In West Virginia power rankings, we're actually at 8. Right
at 8. Is that in class? In 2A?
Yeah.
That's definitely.
If you beat Wayne, you have to be in the top 10.
No, I agree, and this is one of them.
Wayne.
It's. You see these teams right here, I think these are the teams that you'll see in the top 10. I don't see anybody else jumping up this year. These are your 13, 14 teams. I don't see anybody else really making a move in that. Do you?
I really don't, but there's some teams in that top 10 is their schedule is questionable. Right. But at the end of the day, I don't. Yeah. I like it. I love coming in as underdog. I love coming in as underdog.
Guys, that's going to wrap it up. Listen, David is wanting to get something to eat. I'm going to let David go to the side, and we'll come back for fast break. Sound good?
That'll work.
Yeah, because David's been dying for Trailhead. So we'll take a quick break. We'll go one commercial break, come back with our fast break, and we'll close things out. Sound good, Coach?
Yeah,
so, Coach Jones, good luck out Wayne this week, and go get the win for us Miner fans. That's right.
Miner fans?
Listen, I'm
Hold
still
on.
a Miner fan.
We have Miss X Indiana basketball.
Oh. Which one?
She was Miss Indiana basketball.
Wow.
Miss Indiana basketball.
Come on.
Yeah. Let's take a quick commercial break. We're going to bring her on. So, come on. If you're looking for an award-winning tire shop that focuses on customer service that's family-owned and family-operated, stop by and see our friends Jeremy and Chasta at Punk's Tires. If you have a hectic work schedule and you're looking for a non-stressful, convenient way to buy tires, take advantage of Punk's Tires Appointment Saturdays. If they don't have the tire you're looking for, they guarantee it to have it the next day. Punk's Tires can take care of all your needs in tires, wheels, wheel alignments, brakes, rotors, minor mechanic work, and more. They'll treat you like family from the second you walk through the door. Come see us in Virgie, Kentucky, or give us a call at 606-639-TIRE. That's 606-639-TIRE. All right, guys, we're here at Trailhead Bar and Grill Season 5 of Crunch Time, the state's #1 high school football show. And you never know, we talked about it, Justin, who might show up here in Trailhead. It is almost closing time, and here walks in former Miss Indiana basketball. Tell everybody your name.
Well, back then I was Jessica Rubright, now I'm Jessica Powers.
What was your maiden name?
Rubright.
Rubright?
Yes.
So what brings you to the Mountaineer State?
So we're actually side by side, so we have a crew that comes every, 2 years, or twice a year.
Yeah.
So we've just done it a couple, past 3 years, and we just love it out here.
So the Hatfield-McCoy Trail bring you down.
Yes.
I know if you've been here multiple times, I know you got to be a fan of Trailhead Bar and Grill, right?
Oh, God, yeah. This is the best place ever.
Yeah, there you go. So how long are you in for?
For here, up until Sunday.
Sunday, okay. Now, are you staying in Kentucky or West Virginia?
We're actually right across the street, so it's easy for us.
Oh, okay. You're staying at Trailhead Lodging then, right? Yeah. So
we've learned.
So what year was you Miss Basketball?
In 2012.
2012.
Yeah.
And Randy Moss's daughter was the Kentucky Miss Basketball, right?
Yes.
And so I take it you got to play against her in the Kentucky Indiana?
Yes, they actually beat us twice. I don't want to admit that, but they did.
What high school did you play for?
I played for Norwell High School in Ossian, Indiana.
Okay. Now, did you win a state title?
We did not. So we made it all the way to regionals and then lost. We played against Concordia that year. They were a solid team, so that's the farthest we made it.
When you take a look, did you go on to play collegiate ball?
Yes, I played at Miami of Ohio.
Okay, yeah. We just had bad news Brett Coleman, who was a Miami of Ohio safety.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah.
So, we got a lot of ties. We've had numerous kids from our area here play at Miami of Ohio.
Yeah, it's close enough. Yeah.
Let me ask you this: do you know who the most famous men's basketball player is from Miami of Ohio?
Oh, what was his name? Wasn't it Pippen? Wasn't it?
Wally Zerbiak.
That was the next guess. That was my next guess. I was gonna say, I'm like, it's either Zerbiak or Pippen.
There you go. So you're in till Sunday. This is a yearly thing. You coming back here.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope it becomes a yearly thing that you come back and join us on Crunch Time. Sound good?
Maybe.
She said maybe.
And let me ask you one question. I coach girls basketball in high school. Do you ever consider yourself being a coach? Or do you coach?
No, so I coached like an AAU team 1 year, my senior year of college. I love like more private lessons, but I can get like more one-on-one with post players.
So do you do that?
I haven't in years. I kind of like stepped away from it for a little bit.
I'd like to have you down over in Phelps giving private lessons.
I love it. I mean, it's like fun to get with the younger girls and stuff like that and like coach them up. So.
Well, we're about to find out how smart you are by one question here. This year, the rival is renewed. Kentucky versus Indiana. Who wins?
Indiana all the way. That's a no-brainer.
Listen, it was nice meeting you, nice having you. Enjoy the trails.
It runs deep. IU always runs deep, so.
Thank you. Thank y'all for coming back here.
Absolutely, we love it.
Y'all's what makes this area, when we see people like y'all come in, it makes us proud because we're very proud of these mountains, proud of our community, and we want to share it with people. So
absolutely. You guys are a great community. I mean, we love coming back here. I mean, you guys make us feel like home, so absolutely.
Thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy your night, and hopefully we'll see you in the future.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. All right, there we go. The former Miss Indiana basketball.
Yes, sir, man. That's awesome.
Yeah,
hey, you'll run into anybody, man, at Trailhead. That's the thing about this place.
JJ, real quick, let's go over some of the fast break here. Mark Hatcher joins the Logan Hall of Fame, Justin.
That's awesome.
Mark Hatcher, men's basketball coach.
Yeah,
he's a walking Hall of Famer.
Walking Hall of Famer.
Yeah, so hats off to Coach Hatcher. Now, Maddie Collins from Betsy Lane picks up an offer from Alice Lloyd College.
Absolutely, I seen that. That's great for her, man.
Yeah, huge for Maddie. I've met Maddie numerous times. She's one of them kids you just want to root for.
Absolutely, hard worker, good kid. I mean, shows
just
up
talks
every
about
day.
what Coach Thacker's doing there too.
Absolutely.
I mean, he's got numerous kids that's picked up collegiate offers.
Yes, he has.
Then KCU offers 4 Mountain kids in the last 2 weeks. You got McCoy Aaron and Grady Painter from Huntington St. Joe. If they choose to go to KCU, they will play with their former coach Todd Maynard there.
Yes, sir.
He's an assistant there. And then Eli Mills and Devin Maynard, Mingo Central Minor, picks up an offer from KCU. So 4 Mountain kids picks up offers, and hopefully we'll see them in Grayson someday.
Absolutely.
Congrats to all them. And let's make sure we went over everything here. WABA action. Next Sunday, Justin, Carla Booth and the OPB Swish will take on the Steel City Queens for the conference championship. We just watched them play last week on D&D Sports Network. It came down to the wire. I expect the same kind of game. Steel City Queens is one of the only teams that's knocked off OPB this year.
And where is this held at, this game?
At Memorial Gymnasium in Hazard, Kentucky.
Guys, when we talk about it, if you can come out and support these girls. Bring you a ball team over if you're a coach. Get some kids out,
Let's break records.
Let's break records. Let's show up and support these women.
There you go, guys. Can't thank each and every one of them. Can't thank Trailhead enough. Want to thank our sponsors of the day: Southside Buildings and Carports, A.O. Ongst, at Edward Jones Financial. If you're wanting to make your money work for you, call A.O. Ongst today. Want to thank Bruce Walters Ford, Logan Bank and Trust, Kessler's Boutique, homecoming coming up, Justin. I know it's where your daughter went for her prom dress, or homecoming dress, and go check them out. Great deals on all dresses. United Motorsports, Trailhead Bar and Grill, and Dirty Work Septic System. So make sure you call them all, guys, for all your needs. And again, want to thank Jamie and Leroy for everything they do here.
Yeah, I come here all the time. You can't beat Jamie and Leroy. They're two of the best people. Run a great place, and like I said, if you need something to eat, come here. Nightlife is good. Everything here is just fantastic, and it's ran by the best.
Yep. The Lane Stewart says you picked against us, and you're 0-2. Said friend, about to be 0-3. Said that's right, Coach Jones. Said David Darryl picks against you, so you can win. Mikey Howard said, pretty sure man is at Westside this week. He is. So that wraps up tonight's show, guys. Want to thank, and again, just want to thank everybody. Great show. Want to thank everybody that come out tonight. Packed the house tonight for crunch time. So, guys, thanks everybody for coming out, and come out to Trailhead, guys. Ask them how you can get your free T-shirts, and you can catch us every Wednesday night right here at